that story came out, that's all you see on TikTok. Everybody making a fucking thing talking about her story and da 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 da. Is it true? What difference do it make? The story is out. It was, to be honest, it was a good story. She got paid for her story. Let it be. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And he's right. If you black and you come on here and you making money than other black people, it's always our kind that always got something to say. He was 100% correct when he said that. All you got to do is be black and make money. He didn't lie about that. You have
Yes.
white people on here that's doing way more other stuff and making big money too, but I don't see nobody making panels about them. We always making panels of our own kind. We got to bring our own kind down. All them other races stick together. We always tearing each other down instead of saying, well, your story was good, or if she lied or not. She did something that other TikToks have not thought about doing. Let's just keep it real.
Yeah,
Ain't
and it
nobody
didn't
else on here
affect
got no
us.
50, 30 something, whatever series going on their TikTok. All you see is shit like this, people doing other little shit, people begging. She changed the game. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Okay,
all I'm
so
saying. And it just make me mad when I'm scrolling through TikTok, I see all these panels up talking about her with her motherfucking story. Let the woman live, Lord. So fucking what? She did a
so
story. She accomplished what she came to TikTok to do, and we all can do the same thing if you think about it. Ain't no difference. All she did was told a story that happened in her life, which is called trials and tribulations.
right, so
I
Okay.
think they
if
tried
we
to do
weren't
what they
talking
did with the
about it, do
Miss
we think
Netta.
that
They tried to treat her like that. I think they
right?
thought
That's
that was what it's going to be.
And
well,
ain't
if
everybody opinion,
okay, but if we
everybody is
weren't
right.
talking about it, do y'all think she would be as big as she is? That's the purpose of people talking about. Like the more everybody got a role, right? Whether it's the haters, whether it's the congratulators, she's still getting paid because
Right.
everybody is talking about her. So
Correct.
let people talk. The more people talk about it, the more she gonna stay
Relevant.
like relevant. So I don't understand why people mad that they talking, because the more they talk, the more relevant the woman is. Everybody getting mad because
I think the
they feel
mad
some
thing
kind
what
of
people
way.
is being mad about
Wait
is
a minute.
because you have
Hold
a
on,
lot of
love
people
God.
saying
Hold
that
on,
her
love
story isn't
God.
true. And I think that's where the madness is
Okay,
coming in at.
can I finish?
I would like T to finish her point, y'all. She has been respectful and patient. Let
So
each other be heard.
like I said, everybody got a role. The haters got a role. The congratulators got a role. Let the haters do their job. Let the good people do their job, and let the content creators do their job. She is not the only one that everybody has talked about. They talked about Carlisha Hood. They talked about Ro. They talked about every viral situation that has happened on this app. Creators have talked about. She is not the only one anybody is talking about. So I don't know why we acting like she the only black woman we are talking about. We talk about everything that goes viral.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel you. She's saying we made her, so
yeah, and I kind of wanted to like echo Tavia's point about how all like someone has to do is be black and make money and like see how much rage and vitriol comes after that. But I would also add the element of being a black woman in particular, because I think people are so used to seeing black women's pain on display and black women's pain not being compensated or not being, no works to amend or like, focus on
took
black
it
women's.
seriously.
Exactly. So people are so used to seeing black women's pain being diminished and invalidated and obscured. So when they see a black woman's pain being recognized on a large scale and they see people empathizing with her on a human level and, recognizing her pain and her humanity, it almost enrages them because that's not the norm. They're so used to seeing our pain be invalidated and swept to the side, and so used to also seeing us almost being persecuted in our own victimization, because when black women, when things happen to us socially, oftentimes people are so quick to say, what did that do to warrant it? And that's why I feel like sometimes these spaces, like not this live in particular, but when people talk about her, a lot of people are like, oh, what did she do to cause this? Why didn't she do this? But she already said herself that she took accountability for not using discretion and discernment and not relying on her intuition. Like, she already took accountability for allowing certain red flags to pass up. But that's not enough, I think, for certain like people, like a black woman being reflective and mature and taking accountability, but still being human and explaining her pain is really not enough. And I think it also has to deal with like kind of what Tavia was saying, like the treatment of black women, particularly in society.
Yes, like when Miss Netta and
It is
Charles, how
so.
everybody treat them, they was trying to go about it the same way, and it has to stop. Well, he's not considered a real black woman. I'm sure it's another example, but yeah, how they treat black people in general, normal black people who become famous on this app.
But if she didn't monetize off of this, would this really be a topic today? Because I feel
They
like
won't.
the only
Yes,
reason
it was
it
a topic
became
before she got
a
monetized.
topic because a black woman made some money, and that's always been an issue in this community.
That part.
Topic before she started making money, because like when we were going live about it, people were coming in saying she just raised this money, she just raised this money. So a lot of people were actually talking about it before she really started monetizing, because a lot of us didn't even know she was getting any money. People were coming in as people were talking about, like, but she got a bag though, but she got this though, and we were like, oh, that's good, like, but we still gonna talk about it. So it wasn't the fact that she got money, people were still talking.
Let me ask y'all something. Have you ever uplifted another person without questioning shit? Have you ever supported your friend when they trying to build some shit and you just genuinely there? I don't give a fuck if it's $10 or you there morally.
Yeah.
See, when you fuck with people who really want to see you win, you understand what I'm saying. And the thing is, this is what it's a Western civilization thing. Like when people look at you, if you a plus size woman and you got that man that's very handsome and he in shape, he got a fucking 8-pack, he got money, he got a car, they like, why is he with her? People feel like they are better than the next motherfucker. They're entitled. See, because what I'm saying is I come from motherfuckers who love to see each other win. If you're not from that background, you ain't gonna understand what the fuck I've been saying all morning and what I said for 6 hours on my live the other day. Y'all gotta understand, like, when a black person is winning, it's a point where we put our opinions and the bullshit aside and we support them. Now, we all look stupid. I done gave motherfuckers money for food. They done turned around and went and bought whatever the fuck they wanted to. But that's not my issue, because you know why? I did it out of my heart, and I can't sit there and judge them. I don't look for nothing in return. What I'm saying is, us as black people, you got to get around motherfuckers who love to see you win, and you got to understand what it takes for other motherfuckers to win. We all have panels up here, all of us. Every one of us. But what I'm saying is, what point do you utilize your energy, your influence to big up another motherfucker when it has nothing to do with you, where you will not monetize off of it? Because guess what? Like T-Time said, the haters go do their job, everybody go do their job. But what I'm saying is, at what point do we do our job as black people to really uplift each other? The lady is winning, dog. She won a motherfucking blue X5 with cognac seats and somebody giving it to her for free. She got a free flight to London and Paris. I just seen her walk in with a shaggy shirt, some tight ass leather pants, and she looked good. She looked like she done lost some weight. She making money. So what I'm saying is, it got to get to a point to where it's more than about you, where you happy to see motherfuckers win, y'all. And when I tune in and I see motherfuckers who ain't happy to see other motherfuckers win, that's when I look at you like, I don't know, my nigga. Like, your real life is crossing over into TikTok, where it shows that you don't like it. It's all about you. You know what I'm saying? And people like that, it shows me who they are, and it kind of scare me, because it shows that you a really selfish motherfucker. A lot of these people on this app are spoiled. A lot of these people are selfish, and they feel so fucking entitled that they think everything is about them. At what point, when it gets to show some part of your life where they not about you? These are the motherfuckers who hate on their own kids, who hate on the motherfuckers closer to them. That's all I'm saying, y'all. And I'm not sitting up here, what my words don't mean shit to the motherfuckers who don't care. But what I'm saying is, if you go be a hater, be a hater. But I'm saying is, you got to recognize black excellence and when a motherfucker doing some shit. The lady kept people tuned in for 50 videos for 10 minutes. Add that shit up. That is more than a fucking series on Netflix. That is more than a fucking Lord of the Rings fucking trilogy. The lady did some shit. She broke the internet. And that's all I'm saying. Like, you got to sit back. And for the people to I don't like her because the way she looked, because I said that dumb shit too, and I had to check myself and correct myself in front of everybody. But let me tell you this. For the motherfucker sitting up to me, I don't like the way she look and she shouldn't deserve this. Motherfucker, go look in that mirror. Go look in that motherfucking mirror. Because first of all, your looks don't mean shit if your insides ain't good. And then if you're broke on top of that, shut the fuck up.
Stay woke.
And I'm here.
Oh, Omar, didn't you say you back?
What's this? Speak. You can go after Francis and Sade Shapewear.
Why you come back up here, Omar? All right, I'm a mute.
Fuck American, nigga.
Ella, what was the topic? Was the topic about the money?
So the topic is about Risa Tessa in general because what I'm highlighting today, and it's not just Risa Tessa. I said we only going to touch on that for a little bit, and then we going to get into the next case technically. So she's not even my case today for real. We just going to touch on it a little bit. But since she's being discussed, they said that the story was made up. That she is.
Somebody got a lot of noise in the background. Gotta mute, babe.
Okay, let's try this again.
The people, the creators who was hating on this lady.
Oh, so that's what this topic was about, the create. Okay. I was just wondering because I didn't hear nobody up here say anything about her money. I just heard people speaking on the story alone. So that's why I was trying to figure out.
Listen, even drag out this long. Motherfuckers started arguing it. It turned into a little boxing match. So motherfucker had to stick and move. But okay, so real quick. We talked about Risa Tessa. They was pocket watching. They said she was lying. They said her and her husband got a house together a month ago. It's all types of shit that they saying. But Omar and whoever else basically summed it up. It comes off like motherfuckers is envious because it ain't them. She was able to do something that they couldn't do. And they tried to attack her looks as if she wasn't worthy because of how she looked. So, with that being said, I would like to switch somebody out real quick.
But you know,
We have
no business, and you kept it 100, and I fucks with you because of that. I'm gonna go and drop out, and they can have my box. Have a blessed Sunday, y'all.
appreciate
Good
you.
morning,
What's up,
y'all.
baby, bro?
Good morning. Good morning. I just got in and I heard you get a recap about y'all talking about
Miss Petty, ma'am, you just skipped over 2 people, ma'am. You gotta slow down, Miss Petty
wait a
Roll.
minute, who talking?
Hey, you
Man,
just skipped
shut
over me.
your ass up.
Speak.
Don't address me.
You just
You
speak.
can't speak
You
to me.
skipped over
You
Speak, and
ain't
you
got the
skipped over
money to
Francis.
speak to
Miss
me.
Petty
Don't
Roll,
speak to
you
me.
got to slow
Bella
down,
came when I
sister.
came
You
in.
can't
Bella
just
said,
come
"What's
up
up,
here
Petty
and
Road?"
go
Bitch,
thugging.
don't
You
speak to
can't
me.
run over people like that,
I
Miss Petty
can't. I
Roll. You
bulldoze over
can't
your
do it,
bitch
Miss
ass.
Petty.
I bulldoze over your bitch ass. Don't talk to me with your sassy ass.
Oh,
You
Ma'am,
always
you
somewhere
can't
want to
just
talk
roll
about
over
women.
people like
You
that,
always
Miss
so
Petty
mad
Roll.
about
You
women in
gotta
the
slow
morning.
down.
Bitch,
Talking
get a
about who
job
talking.
with your 3-4 people in your life.
Damn well you looking at the
Don't
screen. You
address
know
me.
who the hell talking.
Do not
Hey,
address
slow it
me,
down, Miss
bitch.
Petty Roll. Slow it down.
Don't address me, bitch.
Just mute up, bro.
Do
There we
not
go.
address me. I came
It's
up
me,
here and
Petty.
Bella said, "What's up, Petty Road?" That means she called my name and she acknowledged me. So I have the right to speak back to her. This is her platform, not yours, bitch boy. Don't address me.
Okay, yes, Petty, you're absolutely
Listen,
right.
it's
Okay.
Sunday morning. Can you not
Don't
use the B
address
word
me.
this morning?
I don't
Listen,
care
you
what day
supposed to
it
go to
is.
church. You
It don't
can't call
matter
me no
what day it is.
bitch,
It don't
ma'am.
matter.
It's
Every
early in
day
the
of the week, you don't address
No,
morning.
me.
You supposed to be going to church. You
Every
can't
day
do
of the
that.
it
week.
down.
That's
Every
against
day of
your
the week.
religion. You can't be
Don't
cussing like
address
that,
me.
lady.
Every day of the week, don't
All right.
address me. If I
Speak.
didn't send for
Speak.
you,
Can you
don't
be a
come for me.
gentleman and let Petty Rose
Yes,
speak?
let Petty go,
Speak. Can you
man.
be a gentleman and just let Petty Rose speak? Thank you so much, babe. Go water your.
Paula, go ahead, Goofy.
Better go
Miss
wash
Petty
his
Roll.
ass.
Go ahead,
That's what he
Goofy.
better do. Stinking ass booty little boy.
Okay. All right, Petty Rose. Go ahead, babes.
Now, anyway, let me turn back into a lady, okay? So, Bella, I heard that you was in here. You was talking about Risa Tessa. Now, I will tell you this: the people say that she lying, but I did have one of Legion's family members reach out to me. Now, I don't have permission to share screenshots, but one of the points that they made was, have you noticed that nobody in Legion's family has stepped up to go to bat for him? Nobody in his family has said, "Hey, why y'all on my family member like that?" She was like, "Because we don't fool with him. He's done so much messed up stuff. Nobody is gonna come to his aid. Nobody is gonna come and say, 'Oh, she lying,' cause she not. He is a liar, big time. And nobody that I have seen that's been pocket watching her or claiming that she's lying, nobody has any kind of receipts. Nobody has any kind of proof. It's all hearsay. And that is absolutely crazy to me. But the people said, look at it. None of his family has stepped up for him to say,
Petty,
ooh,
question real quick.
Ressa Tessa lying on him. Or nobody can pull up
Great
nobody that's come to
observation.
his defense.
Question.
So I just wanted to throw that out there. I don't know if anybody talked about that point of view, that nobody has receipts that she's
So
lying.
Petty Row,
Mm-hmm.
down in the comment section, they saying that Kev the comic has the proof. Is that true?
But did he show it? Because when I was in his live, his thing was y'all didn't ask her for proof that she's telling the truth. So why y'all asking for me for proof when I say she's lying? My proof is that I said what I said. So he didn't show no proof when I was over in his live.
That's true. He did say that. I don't think she lied. I
See?
don't think she's lying, and I don't think she knew she was gonna go viral.
No,
So
there's
I
no
don't
way
think
she could have
planned any of
known.
it. Yeah, I don't think she planned any of this. And I said that multiple times. I think her story is true. And I don't think she knew that it was going to be as big as it got at all whatsoever.
I don't think she could have planned it. Even if she tried, I don't
Go
care.
viral though. You can't
Right. There's no way she
go
could
viral.
have known it was gonna hit like that.
Plan to get viral. You can't plan that.
Right.
You want to say anything, babes?
Well, I'll go ahead and drop.
I
That's all
did.
I wanted. Somebody can
Thank
take
you
my
for
spot.
coming up, Petty Row. Shop Petty Row Collections. Best
Y'all
body.
have a good morning.
Shop Petty Row Collection.
Bless you.
So I did want to say
This morning.
something.
This guy there, you hurt my feelings.
Go ahead, Francis.
As far as at the beginning when she stated that she thought it was going to be a good relationship based on attire and a dinner, that right there threw me off. Because that's not good enough for me to say this is going to be a start of a good relationship. Attire is what, $65, $45? It depends on where you go. So that right there is she sounded very desperate at that moment for me when she said that. You making a lifetime decision based on attire. That's crazy. And then she continued on and introduced this man to her home, her vicinity, her private domain. And this man decided that your place is better than mine, so I'm moving to your place. That right there is a no-no for me. If you're a man, you should be able to hold your own. You shouldn't say, no, I'm going to move to your place. He was too comfortable right away. So it didn't make sense to me from the beginning. Everything that she was doing, she was too desperate, and for me, it was like he was something to do because of COVID.
Thank
But
you.
that was all I wanted to say.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do a commercial break real quick, and I'm gonna drop down. Okay, Bella?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. Good morning, everybody. Hey guys, we need y'all to tap this screen. Can we get Bella up to 200K likes? Please follow the host. Accountability Court is every Sunday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bella also has a backup page, Accountability Court. Please follow that page. We are going to start putting clips of the court on there just in case you guys missed it. We can have a full playback of it. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe to Bella. There is a 10% discount right now, so go ahead and utilize that discount. All right, thank you. I'm going to drop down.
Thank you. Appreciate you, Frankie.
Mr. All right, Mr. Water your plants. Let's go.
All right, so first off, morning. But I'm about to say something, and y'all ain't gonna like this shit, and I don't give a damn. So a lot of y'all on this app, or matter of fact, in this live, just said all y'all worried about is black excellence, according to Omar, right? This woman came on this app and told y'all a 50-part story. Has it been verified by anybody on this app? One. That's a rhetorical question. I ain't watched none of that shit because I don't give a damn about it. But just in September, y'all had a woman get on this app and tell y'all she got hit with a brick. And that came and flipped over to her lying and being a scammer. And now y'all back at this all again, saying this woman is telling a story and she's winning. And y'all are cheering that shit on. Y'all are crazy on this app. I got nothing against that woman for telling her story. And y'all see what happened with Brick Lady. we back at this again, and y'all happy that this woman is telling
Her
the
name is
story
Rose. She has a name,
because
not
I
Brick
got
Lady.
you.
Her name
Because a
is Rose.
man is on the opposite end of that, being the victimizer. That's the only reason y'all happy about this shit is because a man did something to that woman allegedly with this
I
whole
don't think
story
they
right
happy
now
though.
with this Risa person. That's all I'm gonna say to that. Y'all are
Doc
crazy
Bunny,
what
but
y'all
can you
give
hear
y'all
me?
attention to and what y'all support. Has any of this stuff been verified with this Risa Tisa Misa Kisa Lisa lady? And why
No,
y'all
everything
cheering
is
this shit on,
actually,
talking about she need a
But
contract, Tyler Perry, all this other dumb shit. Like, y'all are crazy on this app. That's all I wanted to say for the court. Y'all need to think about what y'all supporting. Y'all goofy. I'll be back.
So you have a
Can
problem
y'all
if
hear
we
me?
support a fairy tale? We can support a fairy tale. What's the issue with that? Why would you have issue with that? I'm sorry,
What?
Alexandria. Go
I
ahead.
just can't tell. My oh no, you could drop. Let me just say, it is so funny he dropped. You get your ass out of our business. This women's business. We got other shit to worry about. I just want to say, shout out to Black women making money. Yes, this is so great.
shout
She's
out to
making
black
so much
women making
money, and
money
people
because
are
of her
punching
business.
the air. It's so sad to see, but shout out to her, right? And this whole he talking about it's a scam, it's a scam, it's a scam. How is it a scam when she never asked anybody for any money? See what I mean when I just say y'all be talking because you got a mouth? She never got on live and started begging for nobody's money. She simply told her story. Actually, she stitched the story. It was a tell me a time when, and then from there, it kept going on and on and on. I think that a lot of y'all think that she's not pretty enough to have received the money. She's not conventionally attractive to y'all. You didn't think of it first, right? You didn't think of it first, so you pissed off. Y'all mad that she's monetizing off of it. Y'all mad that she's getting flown out while you work your 9 to 5 and you miserable. It's a lot of projections, right? During all of this. And then also a lot of women are disguising this as we just want to build and we just want other people to learn. A lot of the women in the comment sections and from the panel to panel I'm seeing don't even like other women. So how are you using this as that's a stepping stone to nurture other women when you hate women? It's performative. I'm happy for the lady. Shout out to Black people. Shout out to a Black woman making all this money during Black History Month too. She ate that up. So yeah, I don't understand some of y'all in the community. You're strange. You really saying that we're not jealous? We're just somebody whole ass just came up here and said I'm mad because I never got paid. Well, get on live and tell us how that man knocked your head between the washer and the dryer. Maybe somebody will donate. Y'all want somebody to be like sitting in the corner pissed off all day, just like y'all. Figure out a way to monetize. If
Oh,
you really want to be a
Jesus.
content creator, she did it first, and it is what it is.
I agree with you, Alexandria. This dude got up here. He don't even know what he mad at. He just wake up in the morning and just hate life. I really just came up here. I mean, I came up here to give Petty Row her roses. Cause she ate his ass up, bitch ass nigga. That's all I came up here. She was acting like me today, and I love that shit. She told him another asshole, so he could use both of them to get fucked. But anyway, and then I have a problem with what that young lady was implying, that the young lady was desperate, as if she had never. We all have made decisions that were poor when it comes to choosing a mate. Let's keep it a buck. We all have done dumb shit. We all have been in relationships too long that we shouldn't be in. Y'all women need to stop that bullshit. Y'all know we all have been a fool for a ninja. So please stop riding that woman with that bullshit. That's crazy to hear. As women, that's just something that we experience in life because women love hard. We love hard, especially after giving our bodies to men. That's just what we do. So leave that woman the fuck alone because she made a bad decision because your motherfucking ass probably done made 10 in your lifetime. You riding this woman for her one bad decision that you know of while you still got your baby daddy slamming your head up against a brick wall. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all pissing me off
Drop,
with that
drop,
shit.
drop.
Most
You
of
ain't
us have,
wrong.
yes.
Lady, can I
You're not
interrupt y'all
wrong.
real quick? Can I
That's
use my
hold on,
room
Go
as
Omar,
ahead.
real
civility
quick,
real
real
Go
quick?
quick.
ahead. Go
Omar,
ahead.
let you go.
No, hold on. Let me
Hold on.
respond, please. I don't mean to be
No, hold on,
disrespectful.
Omar.
Wait,
Let me
actually,
respond
Rose,
to this
you
nigga.
are
Let me
next.
respond to this nigga before it's too late, please, because he just said some bullshit. Thank you. I don't
Bruh.
usually do this on.
Yes, you do.
I'm
All the
screaming.
time because y'all cut me off, but I ain't had nothing to say.
Yeah, she was
I'm
done.
just very frustrated with this woman
What
who
she
got up
gonna
here and was
do?
like she's this. desperate. I think we've all have been desperate, or we all can be considered have been being desperate at some point of in our life. And some of us still, over the big age of 40, still acting desperate.
Literally.
So leave that woman alone with that bullshit. I'm so happy. I haven't watched any other series. I don't know what side of TikTok. I'll stay on the bullshit side, I guess, because I haven't seen it come on my FYP. But I'm glad she making money. I'm glad she getting to enjoy her life. Can somebody help me tell my story? Because I didn't have my head slapped a couple of times too. Please just help me. Please. Okay.
Speak,
I
can I
need that
respond to
help.
speak real quick?
Please.
Can I
Y'all have a
respond to
good day.
speak? Let me respond to speak. So speak. Let me tell you something, bro. You already know we operate in a lot of same spaces. We are mutuals. So you just came up here and said bullshit. Because guess what? The lady that you call Brick Lady, she was attacked. She was y'all didn't read the backstory. So she was attacked. They got on her because she wasn't attacked the way that she said she was. She still was attacked. See, so before y'all start throwing these fucking rocks, go do y'all research. Y'all just want to grab somebody's story, post it without even finding out the sources. Go do your sources if y'all want to host these lives and shit. Second of all, speak. And the reason I'm doing this because they're like, Omar, you always in women's spaces. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't help that women host better spaces than y'all niggas, and it's interesting, and I'm up here. All right? So speak. For you to say that, be like, oh, y'all did this with Brick Lady, speak. We all are on here. Y'all motherfuckers be having y'all cash apps up. Y'all be begging for gifts. Y'all beg for subscribers. Y'all been trying to tell y'all stories and nobody give a fuck. That's all I'm saying. So it does come off as hate when you see this one woman that none of us know. And guess what? She watches our pages. She's on this side of TikTok. That's why she says she's going to her lawyer about the motherfuckers who was lying on her. That's why all these content creators who's talking that shit are deleting they motherfucking videos that they had about her. Pay attention. That's what I came to address. I'm sorry to cut y'all off, ladies. I know I do it sometime, but I did it on purpose this time. I flex my male masculinity that they be talking about on this app, because I had to talk to Speak about that. So Speak, go get your facts right. Brick Lady was attacked by a black man, my brother. It just wasn't with the way that she said it was. Y'all did not read the entire article. Y'all did not.
Have to
Oh
be
my
available.
God. Bro, this is not the
Go ahead, Rose. I
time,
muted, baby.
nigga.
Just go ahead. Just go
Y'all
ahead,
do
baby.
this. Y'all could do
What's
this
it?
in the chat. Y'all could do this in the
Hold
comments. Why do
on. Let
y'all
me
do
respond.
this?
Let us niggas talk because they be saying niggas don't be
No,
having
no, I
man-to-man
ain't gonna let y'all
conversations. We
niggas
got it.
talk
This
because it was my
BellaLeonè.
Let me
Go ahead.
respond
turn.
to the
Rose,
question.
we got you, sis.
And I'm a bark as long as y'all
I
motherfuckers
know,
get to
but
talking
Rose,
over me. So
this
I'm
is what
gonna say what
happens.
I got
Speak
the
need a man to
motherfuckers to
talk to
say.
him, though. Y'all be talking
Hold
about him
on.
not being
Respect the
addressed.
mod.
He
Let
need a
Rose
man
I'm
do
to
gonna
her
talk
say
thing.
to.
what
But
I gotta
hell no,
talk.
I
But
gotta
y'all
be
need to
talking that
let
shit
her
too. That's
go
crazy.
first.
You not about to sit up here and talk over me.
I'm
I
done.
don't give a fuck. Try with somebody else's voice, not mine. The
Oh,
hell? No,
Oh,
I don't give a fuck. Mute up.
go ahead. Go ahead now.
So anyway, thank you. Excuse me. I had to flex my femininity for a second.
I'm about to cuss.
So like fuck. Um First of all, can y'all make sure that y'all tap the screen, please and thank you. We should have definitely been at 200K by now. Definitely tap that screen, share that live. Make sure that you send in Bella her gifts. We have a goal that hasn't been reached yet, and we need to hit that goal for sure, for sure. I did want to say this though. I don't like the fact that most of this energy is because she is, like Alex said, a black woman that is making money. And I do believe that it's interesting that when we talk about reparations, this woman is getting reparations. Like the story makes sense to me because it was COVID, y'all. I think y'all are forgetting around that time, people were thinking that the world was ending. So people were doing things that they wouldn't have normally done. There were a lot of things that was happening that people would not have normally done because of the circumstances. Being locked down and single and you're afraid and you don't know what's going to happen next and you don't know how long this going to last. People want to feel something and she wanted to feel. And that's what happened. She wanted to feel. She felt exactly what the fuck it was that she asked for and she got what she asked for. You feel what I'm saying? When you don't make it clear what you asking for in the universe, you get exactly that. And respectfully, she got exactly what she asked for. Was it right?
No. Was it wrong? No. It just depends on your perspective. However, what we're not gonna sit up here and do is vilify someone because you felt like you wouldn't have made that choice. Meanwhile, you got a man at home don't even acknowledge your ass when you walk in the door. Meanwhile, you got a man at home that ain't touched your ass in a couple of Sundays. But if we sitting here having this conversation about this woman and what her decision was as a person who thought that the world was about to damn end. Y'all forgetting what it felt like 2019 to 2020 to 2021? Y'all remember how it was so quiet when you walked outside? Nobody was outside. Nobody was moving around. People had to get an actual form to even go to work because there was supposed to be what was it? What type of employees were they supposed to be? Like what was it called? Where you have to get like essential worker. Like people couldn't even go outside. At one point, there was a mandate in Atlanta saying that they didn't want people outside after 6 o'clock. Y'all, there was people sneaking around to just meet up with their partners and their friends and shit, sneaking around. So I'm just trying to figure out like why all of a sudden y'all holier than thou around this motherfucker. And y'all, if it was me, if it was you, you probably would have got pregnant off the first week if it was you. Why you sitting here trying to make it seem like your ass better than somebody else? If it was you, you probably would have stopped dealing with that man that you've been dealing with for 20 years because you want to stay because of some kids. If it was you, your ass would have been divorced the nigga that you've been with and get somebody who actually love you. If it was you, you would have got you a better motherfucking wig instead of wearing that one off the fucking clearance rack at the goddamn beauty supply store. If it was you, you would stop buying them cheap ass motherfucking lashes from the dollar store. If it was you, damn, let that lady hair go. Time in my Eric Mays voice. R.I.P.
Oh, speaking of him, Rose, real quick, rest in peace. We just found out Eric Mays did pass away. So yeah, let's just send him if y'all can, or whoever y'all know connected to Eric Mays. Y'all love. He did pass away. It's very unfortunate. Yes.
Do y'all mind? Good morning. Do y'all mind if I say something on the piggyback of
Yeah, ma'am, I was waiting because the moderator spoke before me.
Hold on. We got speak. I got
Ma'am,
you. Hold on.
I want to respond to what. Hold on, because the brother.
Listen, speak. I'm going to speak and help you out. I was going to tell her that you're next. Y'all got to stop screaming.
All
There's
right.
mods on the panel that can help y'all out. This is why y'all blood pressure is up. I got you. Speak is next, and then Melody.
So, Omar, fuck that bullshit you just said, because the people who was in tune with that brick lady situation know what the fuck they talking about. But you like to get on this app and just yap your fucking traps just because you can. But the point is with this recent situation, right? Why is it that when somebody on this app has questions about something, they're considered a hater? Why is it that when somebody is, I guess, going against the grain or is in opposition to anything, they're a hater? I always say on this app, get your money how you do, right? Do your thing. But the way you do it doesn't mean that you're doing it the right way or in a good way. So again, I question the validity in all this shit. I didn't follow the story, so I may be misinformed or speaking out of turn, I guess I could say, with the situation. I don't care too much of it because it took y'all a whole week to sit here and watch all this shit. And now this woman is getting bread and all these contracts and hotel rooms and flights, this, that, and the third. At the end of the day, a black man was put in that situation as having done something to that woman. That's the only reason y'all giving this shit attention. Because a black man allegedly did this to this woman. I say fuck that shit. At the end of the day, y'all put what y'all give y'all attention to. How is this helping anybody, right?
I don't think it's had nothing to do with
At all, in my opinion. Y'all just got something y'all want to talk about. Y'all gonna be talking about this for the next week or so.
A black man.
Thank you. Hold on. Thank you for that.
Hold on. Y'all just gonna be talking. Y'all just gonna be yapping y'all motherfucking traps, yapping. And I hope that sister get, I guess, her just due, and she gets the help she needs. I guess whatever. I don't know what the fuck going on with that situation. I can care less. I already said that, but it is what it is. Omar, you can go to hell. Drop Queen, fuck you with your miserable ass. Because I can tell that your husband is angry and miserable in that relationship. You are very masculine as a woman. The way you speak on this app is crazy to men. But you claim you in a successful relationship and you happy. I don't believe that shit. But listen, let me get the fuck up out of here. I got to go get my bacon, egg, and cheese. I'll be back.
Jesus.
I'll say something.
Your turn. No. No, Melody's next.
That was me. That was me speaking. Good morning, everyone. Ooh, y'all. Ooh, okay. First of all, thank you for letting me up and thank you for letting me speak. I wanted to say on the Eric Mays portion, I just recently, about it'll be a year in March, I was elected to city council here in Oklahoma where I live.
Don't turn the comments off. We have subscribers in here, y'all. Do not turn the comments off, please and thank you.
Okay. I was recently ran for office for the first time with encouragement from so many people on this app and other places, XM Radio, Urban View. But anyway, Eric Mays was one of the ones I was seeing a lot on this app and Instagram and so forth that was so outspoken. And he was definitely, I tell people all the time, I've gone to city council meetings and different types of meetings my whole life, either with my mom and my dad.
Melody, I apologize to interrupt, but for my minds that was not here last Sunday, please do not turn my comments off under any circumstances. We have subscribers in here, and it's not fair to them if the comment section is completely off. So do not turn the comments off ever. Leave them on. I'll do sub only before I do comments off, okay? You wasn't here, so I'm not faulting you, but I'm telling you now, don't do that. Thank you. Melody, you may continue. You on mute.
I'm sorry. So they say that's called housekeeping. You got to do what you got to do. But I just want to say definitely rest in peace to Brother Eric Mays, because he was getting those folks in check. He showed people that, what has it gotten us as Black people for the most part, being proper and speaking when spoken to and all that. Sometimes you got to buck the system. And Eric showed you exactly how to get people off your back. And he gave me the confidence in some of the things he was doing to operate differently in the seat that I'm in. In fact, I'm about to become vice mayor of my city. But anyway, I just want to say also to the gentleman that were talking earlier, that's so unfortunate.
Melody, I do hate to cut you off, but this comment needs to be read. How is it that they believe Tessa, but they did not believe Heartbreaker?
Can I say answer that? Because Risa Tisa did not come and as a victim. She was just telling her story. And when it comes to Heartbreaker, she's a victim as well. That it's too different. The story is too different. I don't understand why people are so crazy about when someone telling their story to nitpick which is truth and which is not true. Well, Heartbreaker, something happened to her. With Risa Tisa, it's just part of life. You meet a man, they lied or whatever. Even it happens to men too when it comes to women. Both lie. And if men, they have stories, come out and talk about it. I think the problem with this whole thing with Risa Tisa, or any Black woman or any Black man or any story that comes out that has any color of Black, it's Black people are always attacked, ripped to pieces of their story, but mostly women. Because a Black man can tell a lie and people will applaud them. And let's be honest about that. They don't nitpick.
And they usually
story,
and they usually picked apart by their own people.
Right. But the problem is, if any Black woman, whether she's fat, skinny, no matter, Heartbreaker is skinny and beautiful, and they rip her apart. So her looks doesn't matter when it comes to being Black. That is the thing that we need to address, especially a woman. Anytime a Black woman get any type of funds, something's wrong with her. Let's find out what the problem is. But it's entertainment. You have haters. That's their job too. They got to get paid to be the hater. That's fine. But the problem is if you're a black woman and you're deciding to be successful, remember it comes with a lot of backlashes. But as a black woman, they say we're strong. Let's prove them that we are gonna stand strong all the time. That is the why what this is going on is we are black women and we cannot be successful. We're supposed to be victimized, abused, neglected, and look like a help, not the person who's being successful. And I yield my time.
Can I?
All right, let me know when I can get
Or
on
do
and
y'all?
do my,
Is it a
my
problem? If
opinion.
not, I don't mind. But I'm saying, can I respond to him before it's too old? Okay.
Can I?
What's
Bella,
the order? Like, what's the order?
Bella, which way do you want us to go? Because I had just commented on Eric because y'all had just brought it up, but I actually had something I wanted to say about Recitessa. Do you want him to go first and then I come back in?
Oh,
So
I
I
might
have
just drop.
it's going to end up being a back and forth situation. I think he just dropped down, so it don't even matter now. You can finish out.
Okay. So regarding Recitessa, I didn't even know anything about it. As the young lady said earlier, I think, I don't know who it was. She said, I guess I reside on the side of this app where it wasn't even on my For You page. And so when I finally came across it, because my niece was making comments, some weird statements and stuff. And I was like, what's going on? And she was like, oh, I'm watching this series on TikTok. So I started watching it. I think I got up to like 7 or 8. But the one of the young ladies said a moment ago, and I really it rubbed me so wrong. Even though I've been married since I was 22 years old, so I don't identify with a lot of this craziness because all my craziness was with my husband. all my crazy days have been with him. But I will say this: for all my single friends, all my my single family members, don't play. Whoever that was, do not play and act like a man showing some genuine attention, taking care of business like you want a man to do, doesn't turn you on, doesn't make you feel some kind of way. Oh, this could be my night. You know what I mean? Even though we ain't on some Prince Charming, knight in shining armor type deal, but to see a brother operating in a way that makes you feel some kind of way as a woman who has had to be independent her whole existence. So anyway, for all you single sisters out there, keep hope alive. Be careful of the legions, because, they out there, but it's some legionnaires out there and legionettes out there too. So, just try to get to really know people as best you can. And I think it was you, Bella, or somebody else said, it was a different time during COVID and people literally didn't want to die alone, on the real. That's for real, for real. And so, love you guys. Thank you for letting me up. Have a beautiful day. And those brothers, have mercy on them. And what was her name? I can't remember the lady that came up. She came in hot on that brother's behind. And I just say, y'all, we got to treat each other better. That's all. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Melody.
hey Bella, I wanted to say something real quick.
What's up, Jigga? How you
What?
been?
I've been all good. I can't complain. I'm out here, making it happen. It is what it is. I think the lady is doing her thing. Anybody monetizing, getting to a bag is definitely a good thing, regardless. We got a lot of billionaires, trillionaires out here. Her coins ain't adding up all the way like that, but she getting.
Before you go any further, I got a Cash App message. It said, respectfully, Miss Melody is killing your vibe. But Miss Melody dropped down, so we're going to continue. And yes, I am receiving Cash App messages for $5. Cash App is in my bio. Jigga, you may unmute.
I was saying that, people doing their thing, monetizing, which is the right way to do. I respect it at the end of the day. Whatever the story is, it could be a fictional story. It don't matter. At the end of the day, it's entertaining, and we're not there to actually, verify any story. So everything is going to be secondhand to anybody that's viewing it. So don't get in your feelings when somebody does do something to capitalize off of it. That's why we're in America, because we're in a capitalistic society. So you can capitalize. And she did what she did. Bravo to her. Keep capitalizing. Drive it all the way to the bank and try to repeat the process. You know what I mean? And for my dudes out there that might feel some type of way, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? You can be an activist on social media sometimes because it's social media. Like, if it wasn't a way for her to capitalize, she wouldn't have been able to do it on here. So that's what the system allows you to do. Why wouldn't you do it? Should she just be on here just doing it for fun? Should Bella not be getting cash apps for comments? You know what I'm saying? Let's stop pocket watching and get in the program and make it happen. Let's do it.
All right. Thank you, Jigga. KB, you haven't said anything yet.
Hi. I just kind of wanted to say, I think it's kind of crazy that a lot of people who have come up on the panel have like such strong opinions about the story and they didn't even watch every single part. And I feel like to develop a full opinion about something, you need to actually hear the full story. At least from the one person. Like, you guys didn't even hear the full story from the one side before you developed an opinion, which is kind of crazy. And to my second part, I just think, especially when it comes to Black women, like you all are saying, the internet has a problem with vulnerability. That woman came up on her platform. She did not ask for anything. She didn't expose that man, anything like that. She came up, she told her story, and in my opinion, was very admirable to be so vulnerable. Excuse me, I had the hiccups. To be so vulnerable. And she took accountability like so many times. She even had a video where she took a moment and said, like, I know how this makes me look. I know that this makes me look a certain way and that people are questioning, where is my self-worth? How do I view myself to allow myself to get to this point? And so for her to even be able to admit that, when, to be honest, a lot of women can't admit that about any situation we've been in. We always have to be the victim a lot of times. And that woman was not trying to be a victim, in my opinion. She held herself accountable, even though, in my opinion, she was a victim. So I think a lot of the points that everyone's making, well, not everyone, but some of you all are making, kind of doesn't even add up, because she's doing everything that you guys are saying she's not. And as far as her being paid, I mean, everybody get paid. I mean, y'all on the live right now to get paid. That's why y'all want people to like and to subscribe and to tune in and to get your live out on the For You page. So, I mean, I just think that it's kind of, you guys, some of you guys are kind of contradicting yourselves, but that's all.
Bella, I just want to address Speak, and unfortunately he had to drop or he's not in the panel. But Speak, I noticed that you have a lot of interest in what's going on with women. You're always in women's spaces talking about women's issues, but it's always in a negative light. You got up here and said that you didn't watch any of that woman's videos, but you know where she's going and how much money she's making and all the gifts that she's getting. That's very interesting. You didn't take the initiative to watch her videos, but you're watching her pockets. You's a bitch ass nigga. That's why. And if I am masculine, it's okay. I can be masculine with you because you are a bitch. See, when I go home, my husband is not a bitch, so I can get into my femininity naturally. It comes naturally when you're dealing with a masculine man. But when you have to deal with bitches like you, yeah, I'm gonna get a little masculine. When I have to address bitches like you constantly, I will be masculine. If you want to call me a nigga, because I'm gonna be the best nigga. I'm gonna be a better nigga than you, bitch ass nigga. I'm going to be better than you. I don't think you have a problem with my masculinity. I think you have a problem that my masculinity can outshadow your masculinity. I think that's your issue. See, I can move from masculine to feminine and back and forth. You just stay a bitch all day, every day. Now you have a good day and the one you deserve.
Okay.
Good morning, Bella. Good morning, Bella. Good morning, panel. I just came on to ask, is it possible that we could move the fuck on?
Oh, yeah, we ready. Listen, we can ready get into the next court case. Right now, they just speaking their grievances with one another at this point.
Before you move to the next one, because I just wanted, and good morning. I'm sorry, everyone. Good morning.
I know some of us have the assumption that she's getting paid and this and that. And I had recently came across one of her videos that she posted where she stated she isn't.
Everybody just went on mute. What happened?
Creators Fund or whatever. I'm sorry. She stated that she's not receiving any money at the moment. She's suspended from the Creators Fund. I'm not a funder. I don't understand how all of that works, but she posted that she's not able to receive any money because during her episode, she joined the Creators Fund or page or whatever you call that midway through. So none of her videos were able to, I guess, get funding for it. And she stated that her account is suspended now because she tried to repost videos. And I guess for you all who are a part of that, understand how that works. I guess you're not allowed to repost videos. So she said because she reposted stuff, that ended up causing the Creator Fund account to get suspended. So she's suspended for 30 days. So she won't receive anything for any of those videos that she posted. That's what she stated on her page. So that can kind of drop the assumption as of right now that she's making a whole bunch of money at this point, maybe from the donations that were given to her, but not off of the videos so far. So I know people like to take stuff and then kind of chop it down and like, well, nah, it's this, and that. But she's stating that at this moment, she's not receiving anything at this moment and her account is suspended for 30 days. And so she's just going to take some time and just chill and kind of create things and come up with some new stuff. That's all. So we can move on to the next thing.
Hey, real quick, guys. Melba or Alex,
Do we not
one of
have
the
room?
mods, do you guys have your second phone with you so we can play the video for the
Yeah,
second
Alex
case?
or Melma, do one of y'all have y'all second phone on y'all? We gonna need that for evidence for this next case. Alex, you on mute?
Me to drop?
Huh?
You need me to drop?
I just need, whether it be Melma or Alice, I need somebody with a second phone to play this audio.
Nah, T, you good. I'm gonna drop down. T, you good.
If somebody could share the live out to Melma.
Well, Bella, I could just say this and drop y'all so y'all can make room for your people. Good morning, everybody.
Good
Before
day.
you wrap up this topic, I just want to say this to everybody. I'm a bystander, right? That story and every story I come across on TikTok, it's entertainment for me. So if somebody like myself is viewing something as entertainment, I'm gonna give my commentary on it, right? It's not that I'm hating on somebody. It's not just because I'm giving my feedback don't mean anybody is hating. Just because you see something that you may not agree with, it don't mean that you're hating or you're pocket watching. I believe every detail in her story. I believe it all. The only issue I had, and I'm gonna drop after I say this because I'm gonna say it again, it's entertainment for me.
Okay.
When she made a comment, and I said it on Tea Time Live, when she asked him, "Why did you marry me if you doing me all of this bad stuff?" And he said, "Because you're not the type of woman that I could have just dated." I feel like she told us that part to make it seem like something it wasn't. Because the type of woman who not gonna shack up with a man is the same type of woman that ain't gonna let a man move in her house after 2 weeks of knowing him. So I feel like she said that part to make herself look less desperate or less stupid. But the moral of that story is the type of woman who's not about to shack up with a man is the same type of woman that ain't stupid enough to move a man in a house after knowing him for 2 weeks. And I'm gonna ask her myself.
So before we wrap it up, I feel like I believe her because a lot of people be living their life. It just don't come to the internet. If you was with a man and he already got a baby prior and he not taking care of that baby, and that man get with you and you have a baby by him, and you think he gonna be a good father to your child, you're just as bad as her. She done admitted to y'all she knew what was going on, and she don't want to be made no victim. She just wants to put her story out there. A lot of people be getting done just as bad as her, but they don't bring it to the internet. She decided to bring it to the internet. Same reason people go live on Facebook and be cussing, screaming at their phone because they want to. She grown. At the end of the day, that's quiz. I feel like she embarrassing herself. She embarrassing herself. That is what it is. She gonna still sleep peacefully at night in that bed, roll over. Whether she roll over with that man, whether she laying there by herself with the money she get from TikTok, the money she get from y'all, she still gonna be living. Like, y'all live this. A lot of y'all live the same life.
Sorry, though. Just please move the fuck on. God damn.
Who's that
Speaking of
for?
moving,
Who that for?
oh,
Fuck, that's take it for you.
No, I'm just asking who that's for.
That's for you. Shit.
Baby, it's been a whole panel that done went in reverse and did turn cycles in the washing machine and all. Put a name on it. Good night.
hey yo. Whew. One thing y'all know how to do is make me laugh. All right.
Can I say something before I move? Be real quick. I ain't gonna do too much of it. Listen,
Hurry up.
Drop, you could go to hell. Omar, you too. Listen, for a lot of people that's not in tune, a lot of us be tussling on these panels on purpose because some of it is funny and fun. Like, this shit don't be that serious. But Drop, you could go to hell. I wrote in the comments, you blocked by certain men on this app because of what you do on here. You real disrespectful at the mouth, and a lot of people don't fuck with you. This is why you wait till you get in certain spaces and you speak to men the way you do. Like I said before, you miserable in that relationship. I'll mute.
People, real quick.
I speak to men the way I do when they deserve it. What the fuck is you talking about? You think I
Here
care
come
about some
Goofy
strange
again.
ass,
Oh
weird ass
shit.
niggas on the internet block
Shit.
me,
Listen,
dude?
listen to
Are
how
you
she talk to men,
serious?
y'all. Let
You
me
ain't
tell
no
y'all if
man,
she
you's a
happy in her
bitch.
relationship. I'm
You
gonna
ain't
mute. Go
no
ahead, lady.
man.
Listen to how you
You are
talk to
not a
men. Listen to this
man,
bullshit.
dude. You are not a man. Nothing about you is a man. Don't focus and watch me, nigga. I got my husband. If he happy or not happy, he's still mine, motherfucker. And when I'm ready to go, I know how to get another one. See, this is my second one. I know how to get third, fourth, fifth, however many it take. You
You
can't get
are
one.
on your
You
second
can't get
husband
one
because you
and
don't
keep one.
respect
He
men.
may be
Men
my
don't
10th
fuck with you
husband.
like that.
Nigga, you don't know
I'm
why. You
sure
don't
you
know
got him a
why I
green
was out of
card or
my
something.
marriage.
This your
Nah,
second. You just
nigga, he was
exposed that
already,
shit. That
nigga,
this
he
your
was
second
already
marriage,
here.
lady.
He was
What the
already
fuck you
here.
just said?
He was already here. My
Hey,
story,
hold on.
my
Let me
story,
mute because
my
I ain't hear
story,
that. Say that
my
one more
story,
time.
my
This your
story,
second
my
marriage?
story is not no secret, nigga. I ain't a bitch like you. I take accountability for everything that I went through. You still living at home with your mama. Instead of watching women, go watch a job application, your daddy, and some directions, motherfucker. Go watch that. Get some directions for your motherfucking life so you won't keep being up here in women business and being a bitch. Period.
All
You
right,
watching my relationship, go
why
get you
did
one.
you
You don't
divorce your
have a
first husband? That's the
relationship.
real
I
question.
already told that
Ma'am,
story.
here, slow
I
down.
already
Hold
told that
on.
story,
Hold
nigga.
on, ma'am.
I already
Slow the
told
fuck
it.
down.
I don't have to slow
Why
down.
did you
I don't have to slow
divorce
down.
your
Who the
first
fuck are
husband
you? I don't
while
have to
you on your
slow
second
down. I
husband?
don't have to slow
You say
down.
you a Hebrew Israelite,
He
right?
might be my third. He
Y'all say
might be
y'all
my
believe
fourth or
in
fifth,
marriage,
bitch. You
right? Why
believe
do y'all
anything
divorce
anybody
people
say
y'all
on the
say that
internet?
y'all love? I'm
Motherfucker,
sure that
what
you're
is you
gonna
talking
divorce this
about?
African man that you
I
with right
might.
now, and you're
I
gonna get
might.
onto your third husband and
Yes,
do exactly what
indeed,
you
I
did to your
will, and he
husband right
knows it too.
now
You're
to
right,
your first
and
one, and
he
you're gonna do
knows
the
it
same
too.
shit to your
You're
third
right,
one. Ma'am,
and I'll
there's
do
a
it to my
reason why
fourth
you
and
keep
fifth.
getting
You're
divorced.
right, and there's a reason you're not
There
in a
is a reason why you
relationship
keep doing
and
this shit.
nobody respects you or wants you. No woman respects you or wants you, sir. But you watching my relationship. At least I am married. You control marriage and can't get married. Now make that make sense. You control marriage.
Believe I can't get married
You can't get a Risa
because
Tisa
I
to
ain't a
marry you,
Hebrew Israelite
motherfucker.
or a
You
Christian
can't
or a
get a
fucking blind
you
person
can't
that
get a
believes in
Risa
marriage in this
Tisa to
country.
marry you,
What makes you believe
motherfucker.
I can't get
You
married,
can't.
ma'am?
You ain't married. How old are you? Over 30. You hitting the wall, son of a bitch.
Ain't you like
You hitting
50?
the wall. You hitting the wall. And I
You a
look younger
old
than
head
you.
out here on this
And I
app,
look younger
on the
than
internet,
you.
going
Now
against
imagine
men.
that.
You sound crazy, ma'am.
Younger on the internet
You
going
actually
against men.
James.
hold on. I ain't come up here for that, Bella, but
Yeah,
she,
hold that thought, James. What the hell are you doing here?
oh shit, here come Goofy.
Yes, I'm in here. Hold on. Hey, sis, can I step up here for a second, man?
James, you already was going to end up on the docket anyway with T Money
You
because
say
how
what?
she getting parenting advice from you?
You
Yeah,
say
T Money
what?
is the next one on the docket. Share the live out.
You
What
say
you
what
doing
you say?
here? What are you doing here?
What I'm doing here? Oh, I had some words to speak. I already.
Okay.
Give my charger.
Last time you was on my panel, you ain't want to talk about that situation, but
Man,
that's
oh,
old
hey,
news.
can
What's
I
going
speak
on,
on
brother?
your
I'm listening.
panel?
Let her control her panel though. Okay.
James.
fooling me. I can get down.
That's what we're gonna do, right? Because we moving on to the next case since James popped up in here anyway. Share the live out to T Money. Because
Speak. I'm gonna say something. Speak.
hold that thought. Hold on. Because we gonna slide right. He literally just walked us into the next case that we were gonna discuss anyway. So allegedly over the weekend, T Money was on live cussing out her son. Her son got into some type of disagreement on live, and she was saying all these different things, right? But then James came into T Money panel and was giving her parenting advice while he got his own shit going on. So again, James, you was already going to come up in the conversation anyway. But that's the next person on the docket. So James, since you here, how you offering parenting advice to T Money when you got your own stuff going on?
Can you people mute me so you can get your answer?
I'm gonna drop.
No, that's fine.
I'm saying, can you tell your people to not to mute me so you can get your answer?
Bye, Bella.
They letting you talk. I asked you a question. They gonna let you talk. Go ahead.
Okay, my point is this. I don't give a fuck. I ain't got no problem. Whatever y'all consider was a problem, ain't no problem for me. Because I grew up with a daddy. And they grew up as victims of other things. But that'll be something I talk about on my own life. My question is, it's funny how dude get his goofy ass up here and try to act like he got something going on with women and he ain't got no woman, and then make a whole life about my situation with I'm a parent. I'm a strong parent. And I don't care about what y'all talk about. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But when you got people up here making lies and try to black people though, who ain't got daddies. So I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
They trying to take my access again.
Speak
I'll
a
be back.
goofball.
Y'all doing this on purpose. James, your people do this all the time.
Let James talk. Drop. Thank you.
Hey, do the goofball. I sit up here because I'm a trainer. And I train my daughter to be healthy, strong. And if y'all took that out of context, then y'all some weak ass parents. Bottom line. And y'all be the main one, since y'all trying to talk about T Money, y'all be the main one to let y'all kids disrespect y'all motherfucking ass as a baby. Keep T Money motherfucking name out y'all motherfucking mouth. Keep my business out y'all motherfucking mouth, because you motherfuckers ain't parents. T Money is an elder woman trying to do the best she can to stay on this motherfucking earth, and she got a disrespectful son. Bottom motherfucking line. Get out that woman's house, go find y'all a motherfucking man, and get out and have some kids, and let them kids run y'all through the tramp. And then when they get older and they get locked up and make y'all sell y'all motherfucking house or any motherfucking thing like that. And then you gotta take care of their motherfucking kids. Y'all gonna see how that shit feel.
Hey, James, can I speak real quick? I'm a mod.
Put her business out there. You do know that.
Doesn't matter. We all put our business out there. Hey, put your business out there when you got up here scripts on the line. So come on, man. We ain't nobody judge.
The page back taken down. Let me make a quick announcement, okay? James, give me just a moment. You guys, it is 1.7K in here. We need to tap the screen, drop your favorite colors and your favorite food in the chat. We want to protect the live at all costs. We don't want this live to go down. Continue sending gifts. But yeah, we need to do that. Goddess, thank you. We want to protect the live because anything James says, we don't want this page to go down. So do that for us. Thank you.
And James, bro, please don't come at disrespect that Bella like that, bro.
I don't know you, bro. Don't say nothing to me.
I said what I said, bro.
I said what I said. You a camera freak. You don't know me. Don't come at me.
I said too, bro.
Go find you some business, bro. You know who you talking to,
bro. You a man, bro. Like,
do you know
disrespecting women, bro? What's wrong with you?
Stop muting me. I can drop. I don't do this muting shit.
I didn't mute you, bro.
And like I said,
muting me, stop muting me. I can drop.
Woman, bro.
James, that's one of the mods. You gotta wait until the mod.
Well, tell the mods to chill out. I don't know that dude. Don't come at me.
So first of all, James, that's a woman, and number two, you have to allow.
I don't know you, Alex. We in Milwaukee, Alex.
Why do you keep telling everybody I'm in Milwaukee? I'm not.
I just said.
Yes, stop doing that.
Up here be doing all this like y'all trying to come at me. I'm not who y'all think I want to fuck with. Trust me on that.
I'm not trying to come at you, bro, but I'm telling you.
Motherfucker, Morris diplomat. I give a fuck about what y'all talk about.
Bro, I'm not trying to come at you.
Have some kids. Take care of your motherfucking kids. Stop getting these women pregnant to leave these kids to be raised on their motherfucking own. Y'all are not the jury and judge of no motherfucking body's life. Stay out of people motherfucking lives. I'm done because I don't do this clown ass shit. And speak you a bitch, nigga.
Bro.
Okay, that's fine. Have a good one. Anyway, Frankie, I need to say this. It's Bella. It's people like that. Me not.
Listen, I gotta respond to that because he been dwelling on that since he was the topic of the conversation.
So I'm gonna help you out too. Let me explain something to y'all because y'all a little delusional. Somebody trying to dox me and y'all think what the fuck y'all gotta say is more important is insane to me. Cause your ass ain't on the fucking line, it's mine. Y'all can puff y'all checks out and have a pickle swinging contest another time. You keep coming up and telling me everybody's in Milwaukee. It's like you want somebody to run up on me and do something to me because you mad at our feuds we've had in the past. Why the fuck do you keep telling everybody that? And y'all not paying attention and seeing how fucked up that is. That's weird that you keep out on a black woman and where she live at. When I'm never bringing up where you live or even trying to find out where you at on True People Search. So yeah, we can get back to it when I decide to get back to it. Frankie wasn't being rude and I was simply saying let each other talk one at a time. You got mad because you're not emotionally intelligent and thought that you should out me. That's really what just happened. Weird ass energy.
Most victimized person on this day, man.
What else do you have to say? We don't care.
And me saying you in Milwaukee because if anybody can get the truth from James, you can. And me meeting up with you, and me meeting up with you in Milwaukee, you say you stay. I'm an activist in Milwaukee, Alex. I do a lot of activist work, Miss Alex. And I told you at one point when I was doing some activist work to link up with me because you say you was an activist, Miss Alex. So you get on this motherfucker and you try to act like you so goddamn victimatic and everything is going on in your life. And then you so black man crazy, but you let black men go up in you. You so against black men, but you let black men go up in you. So I don't understand the definition of your fatality or your abuse. All y'all are abused mentally, physically, and emotionally. So you don't know the context between abuse, love, and respect. Y'all don't have that contact. The difference between James, I don't sugarcoat and hold hands. I'm not here to pacify y'all. We in a big ass, dangerous ass world to where us black people need to get it the fucking together. Black and women and men. So why y'all getting up here thinking y'all smart using these unidentified, unconstitutional words that y'all use and to try to make a fucking point? Y'all ain't making no point. Miss Alex, you're a female. The reason I tell you to meet up with me in Milwaukee, because you will understand the true definition of the difference from the James on the show and the James in public. I'm the minister of defense for the land, baby.
It sounds like you hurt that she didn't link up with you.
I don't even know you either, sweetheart. Be careful.
Listen. Let me respond to this dude.
Please mute.
Yeah, let the bitch respond
to this dude.
You women's calm down. Let the
be a
bitch
back
respond.
and forth, and
Let me
y'all
respond to
get
this
the
dude.
page taken down. Like,
let the bitch respond. Y'all women calm down. My
some
beef
of us
ain't
know
with
how
y'all
to
women.
speak on this app. We know what we doing. Y'all
Bella,
new here.
can we hear the audio?
Put FYP in the comments to protect the live. I need y'all to tap the screen as much as y'all can right now. The live is glitching. I need y'all to protect the live. Drop FYP, drop colors, drop food. Protect the live right now.
Light the live up, guys.
Yeah. No. My Trina is reporting your live.
Yo, James, let me say something to you real quick, because I'm not going to go back and forth with
man,
you.
Listen, fuck you, suck a dick, bitch. You can't say nothing. Get out your mama house.
Situation came up before.
Get out your motherfucking mama house before you talk to a
conversation to clear your name.
Get out your mama house before you talk to a
You should have got on this app to have a conversation to clear your name versus doing what you did. Because you still
conversation, nigga. You ain't got kids, nigga.
The fact that you did this shit on this app, bro.
You ain't got kids, nigga. You would never get a chance to speak to a pimp, nigga.
And all this shit shit, bro.
Get
All
your
you gotta do
goofy
is have a
ass out of here. You in
conversation.
your grandma's house.
You don't want to have a
using your
conversation
grandmama.
with people, and that's
You
the problem,
using your
bro.
grandmama.
I
All her
called you to my
eating
live
up
to have a
all her motherfucking
conversation with you,
food.
dog.
She can't
The
bring her
live wasn't
boyfriend
about
over
you.
there
A lot of
because
shit
your
happened in
name
that
lame,
week.
big
It was
goofy
about
ass
having
with
a
that
conversation.
uncertified ass,
You don't
deep
want to have a
ass voice
conversation with
over
nobody
there
on this app,
talking
and that's the
motherfucking
problem,
shit.
bro. Learn to have a conversation.
Don't fuck me, Trick.
At people. That's
I
all that
just
is, bro.
Bitch, go find you something to do.
Take it for
go
what it
find
is, champ.
somebody to play with.
You don't want
nigga.
to talk to people. You speak at people.
I don't need to talk to you.
That's
I
why you
want to
got
see
this
you in
name on this
person.
app, bro.
I
It is
want to
what it
see you
is,
in
dog.
person.
Feel
I
how
want to
you
see your
feel.
deep
Talk
voice
your
ass in
shit.
person.
But there's
I
people
want to
on
see
this
your
app that
deep
get on
voice
here
ass
and
in person.
address when
I want to see if your
allegations is
deep
going
voice
on
matter
or
to
when
your
some shit
actions,
is going
nigga.
down. You speak at people. You don't have
Like I said,
conversations,
fuck
dog.
you,
It is what it
nigga.
is, champ. It
Fuck
is
you
what the
think you
fuck
gonna
it
get on
is.
here with a little child deep voice and thinking you gonna check somebody. These women might be intimidated, nigga. I'm a man just
Somebody
like
and
you.
having
I
a
see you in
conversation
person,
is
nigga.
not the same thing, James.
Keep my kids out your household, nigga.
Checking somebody
Keep my
and having a
household out your mouth, nigga.
conversation is not the same thing.
I don't give a fuck
Having a
what you talking
conversation
about,
and
nigga. You
checking
don't mean
somebody
shit.
is two different
You don't mean
things.
shit, nigga.
I asked for you
You
to
don't
come to
mean
my
shit,
platform to
nigga.
have a
Your
conversation.
words don't mean
You
shit,
expose
nigga.
who you are on this app, and you
Hey,
still have not cleared your name, James.
Bella. Hey, Bella.
Showtime,
Bella.
please.
I'm gone.
Bella,
Thank you for letting me
Bella,
up
can
in
we
your
get Showtime,
motherfucking
please?
place of business. But
Guys,
this
we have to
bitch
be
ass
able to
nigga don't
respect
mean
a lot.
shit.
James,
So,
bro,
James, how you gonna say
you
you
guys,
a
hey,
man
goddess, hold on. Goddess, hold on. You guys have to stop all the cursing and doing all this on
Man,
here,
I'm a
bro.
grown ass man. Go
I
find somebody to play
understand
with.
that, man. I understand that. And I'm not
And
saying
you got
that
a
you're not
white
a
man's
grown
voice.
man,
Don't
bro.
talk to me,
But,
nigga.
bruh, shut
Can we do
up.
Showtime?
Nigga, you shut up,
Bro,
nigga.
bro,
You got
shut
a white
up.
man's
For
voice.
real.
Don't come at
Bro,
me.
shut up, bro. For real.
You ain't on shit, boy.
Bro,
James,
shut
how you
up,
gonna
bro.
say that you're a Morris and that's
Goddess,
and
hold
Black
on.
need to get
Goddess,
our
hold
lives
But
on.
together?
sweetheart, goddess, stay a goddess,
Hold
baby.
on,
Stay
goddess.
beautiful, baby. Get in a man's business, baby. That's what's wrong with you women right
Hey,
now. Y'all
listen,
getting in men's
listen.
business.
James,
Say beautiful, baby. I'm
James,
not that one.
James, bro, we trying to let you speak,
Man,
but
put
you
some
gotta
man in your
respect
voice
the
and I'll
host,
listen to
bro.
you. Have speak.
Bro, I'm not a
You speak
man, bro.
voice. You speak voice to listen to talk to me.
Bro,
Cause
I'm
you
not a
got
man, bro.
a
I'm
infant
not a
voice, bro.
man.
I don't recognize your manhood. I don't recognize your man.
Here we go, y'all. Tap the screen, share the live, gift the host, put your favorite food, put your favorite colors, hashtag FYP in the comments. Y'all have got to stop the cussing. We are trying to protect the live. Go ahead, y'all.
I'm only just here to say one thing, right? And then I'm gonna drop, right? For the two men up here, y'all are not men. I'm gonna say this because it's like 10:19 in the morning. You're over here DOX at Alex's place of stay, right? I get it if you want to meet her off app, do that at your own convenience. But quite personally, you did it where there's 1.8 thousand people in here. Some people who don't even like Alex's goods, right? I'm whispering because my step niece is in the next room over and she is asleep. So quite frankly, y'all are unhinged. I need y'all to get a life for the two men up here on panel. And Frankie is a woman. Thank you.
I appreciate that. Yes, I am a woman. Okay, but guys, we have to be respectful. Please just be respectful. We're trying to use the lie, and please be respectful and just respect the host. Thank you. I'm gonna drop that.
First and foremost, greetings, Bella. It's always a privilege to be over here. I was trying to wait until old boy was either muted or dropped because we know his impulse control isn't the best. And if I started speaking on it, then I don't do the whole screaming and spitting at the phone thing. That's not my thing. I noticed he said, and this relates to both him and T Money. I noticed he said specifically though that he was a trainer and that we didn't understand. I would think that the best parenting thing would do at that moment, even if you is a trainer, even some type of military trainer, whatever the case may be, if you see that your daughter is some type of distress at that moment, that's not something for the internet to see. if you're having a conversation with your kid, whether your kid be adult or adolescent or teenager, whatever the case may be, and you see it gets wild, it gets disrespectful, it gets violent in terms of the words and nature, that's something that the internet should not be privy to. I understand that we're in a culture now that where we share everything. I get that. Look, I'm on the internet with everybody else. We here right now. But when you get to the point where you let the internet basically be a spectator in the window of your home while you're handling these situations that are very, very sensitive, it's not something that's going to end up good for you. Because it's not then just people on the internet talking about it. Then it gets into legal ramifications. Then it gets into things where people with adolescent kids that get into things about CPS. Just yesterday, there was a brother on here who's homeless. He's 23 years old. There was a teenage kid, and it's hard to say teenager because he's right there at 13. A 13-year-old who recognized him on the internet came out to meet him. And then we seen that morning after that, him and this 13-year-old kid is at McDonald's. His dad came up there and his dad all but left and apparently didn't see that much of an issue with it. When they was about to leave, this kid begged his dad to come pick him up and he wouldn't do it. I'm not saying this 3-year-old homeless man had any type of harm in his mind for this, but we have to understand even in that moment, that shit is unsafe. And he should have been able to tell that kid right there, look, my man, I'm not planning on doing anything to you, but you should.
So hold that thought. So, Jay, do you know what the court case is about right now? I'm sorry?
I'm sorry, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. What you say?
I said, if I'm not mistaken, it's on T Money and oh boy, that just left from up here, correct?
In a sense, yes. So technically, it is about T Money. That is what the next case is on the docket. Allegedly, T Money was on live, pretty much just cussing her son out and going off on him. But then James came into T Money panel and started giving her some parenting advice, and it was just like,
right.
See, what are you doing? How you taking parenting advice from someone who got their own stuff going on? So I was just asking because I wasn't sure where you was going in the conversation regarding that.
Yeah, my apologies if it wasn't clear enough. My overarching point was that when we get into these situations with parenting, and even in situations where we're not parents and we're talking about kids or what have you, some things we shouldn't be allowing the public to be privy to on the internet. And now we can, of course, once it comes to the internet, then we have our opinions on how it should have been handled and how these people are as parents. The thing that's continued to confuse me about James, at least, is I don't understand how you're homeschooling your kids when you've admitted to us that you can't read. Like, that's something that still befuddles me, honestly. So to be in a situation where you're trying to give somebody parenting advice when we've seen and heard the type of parent that you appear to be, that you've made us privy to, it is weird. It's confusing. So no, my apologies for going all around the place to get to the point, but yes, I thought that was weird, and I don't know how you're taking advice from somebody like that.
Bella, before he go, can I say something?
Yes.
So the live that I held, and some of them that's in here know the live I held yesterday when I was crying, and I was talking about the lack of protection for Black women, and a lot of it from Black men that I've experienced on and off app, right? And then a Black man turns around the next day, gets in front of some of the people. Some of y'all know where I live. I seen what London said. She not wrong. I told some of y'all that. But he gets so mad that I tell them one at a time. He starts to talk about men having sex with me, implying I'm a whore. He starts to tell people where I live. This is my thing, Bella. For future references, I think situations like them, people like him, that can be considered doxing. His ass needs to be dropped from the panel. Because if you get so mad to where you start trying to tell people where more new people who don't even know where somebody live, where they live to get your point across, that becomes a safety issue. And if he's not willing to be able to articulate himself effectively, he don't need to be on the panel. I'm not about to, y'all can make excuses for him until the day y'all die. I'm not. That's a grown-ass man, and we can have the discussions like adults, bottom line. So thanks for proving my point about how black men don't protect black women. Shout out to you for that.
I thought I came out of Jackie May. Well, I thought I was released from Virgil Lee and came out of Jackie May. I didn't think I came out of Alex. Not one time I gave your personal address. I don't even know. You say you from Milwaukee. You say you an activist in Milwaukee. That's what I was speaking on. Hold on, sweetheart. You had your little minute of glory to fame to be a victim.
Glory to fame? I already have
So
that.
my thing is this. My thing is this. You had your glory of fame to be a victim. Understand that. My point is this, sweetheart. You get on this thing and you try to make everything a victim. I understand you young women and some of you young men have been victimized in this world. I also have been victimized, but
Bella,
I'm not letting my
to get the
victimization.
audio, and I'll be right back.
I'm not letting my victimization allow it to take over my world. I have kids to raise. Whether you like what you see on my live, because y'all came in my live trying to direct my live, that's your problem. Y'all fighting with that problem. And for the brother that's down here under me, the Jazz or whoever the fuck he thought he was, bruh.
You can't read that, by the way. I'm gonna go ahead.
At the end of the day, brother, you don't know me. I don't know you, but we can get to know each other real well. See, pussies run. They run like water. They have orgasms and run. Don't get up here speaking on my motherfucking name if you don't understand who the fuck I am. I'm a great fucking daddy. I've been having my daughter since she was 2 years old. I fought to get her out of foster care when her own family didn't want her. So whatever y'all got to say about my family, fuck y'all. All you sensitive ass men. And I didn't even know that other dude or woman or whoever she say she was free or whatever.
Host,
Yeah, I didn't know that was a man.
He's gonna get your live flagged, host. He's gonna get your live flagged with talking like that on your
Why is
panel.
these people coming up here talking about somebody gonna get somebody live talking?
You
Because
really
I'm
should take
talking
him
the same
down.
way y'all
The
talking.
teasing-
If her live
the
ain't got
teasing
flagged
running
yet,
like water.
because y'all up here talking the same
Host, your live
bullshit.
is glitching. Your live is glitching out
Y'all
of
up here
control
talking the
now.
same bullshit, thinking y'all smart and dumb
Your
as
live
fuck.
is glitching
And
out of
dumb as
control
fuck.
now because of what he's saying.
It
This is what
doesn't
I'm
matter
telling
what
you,
I'm
host.
saying. Y'all saying a whole
He's
lot.
talking about
Y'all
the
in
keywords.
a
He's doing
woman's
too
house.
much.
Y'all in
He's
a
doing
woman's
too
house
much.
with a grown ass son who's disrespecting her
He's
on
doing.
live, and y'all got the audacity to question this woman about her grown ass son disrespecting her on live, and then got the audacity to call me a motherfucking child abuser because I have my daughter live in a fucking chair. What type of parent are y'all? Y'all some modern day sweethearts.
James, you're
Some modern
unhinged.
day sweethearts.
You're unhinged, James. You need to take a deep
Let y'all
breath.
grandparents
Seriously.
take care of y'all kids. Y'all not
You need to
parents
take
at
a deep
all.
breath. It's glitching for me on
How
my
the hell
end.
y'all get up here questioning other people about their fucking household when y'all can't even, half of y'all can't even take care of one kid, better known the kids, 2 or 3 kids. Y'all can't take care of one kid.
Well,
I got 10 kids and all my kids are good.
and as a teacher, as a community leader, I think that we need to focus more on the child. And you can do what you choose to do in your home, but we got to think about what those kids, what happens to
If
those
you
kids.
thinking about my kids, send her a cash out. Send her a cash out. If you that motherfucking concerned about my child, a child that you don't know, send her a motherfucking cash out.
Online, they will bully your child.
They bully my child. They got a daddy. They got a daddy. They got a daddy. Most of y'all don't have a daddy. Most of y'all don't have a daddy. So y'all don't understand that.
And then they become bullied in school because of what
Would
their
never
parents
happen.
done to them.
Would
Let's
never
think
happen.
about the children, not you being raised military wise. Let's think
I'm
about
not no military man. I'm a Morris diplomat. I stand on law. I stand on principles.
can
So
target
I'm not a military man.
make fun of your child.
Because y'all big and sloppy, and eating all that pork, eating all that poison, putting all that poison in y'all motherfucking body, sucking all them dicks and eating all them crumbs, and y'all want to sit up here and talk about somebody. Get y'all lazy ass off y'all ass and be parents to y'all motherfucking kids. Stop sleeping with these men that are leaving y'all with these kids to raise by yourself. You want to talk about parenting? You want to talk about you a counselor? You ain't no motherfucking counselor. How many people in your community of counseling did you help? How many kids you took off the streets in your community? That's what James do. I take kids off the streets, baby. That's what James do.
Parents have clothing and shoes for interviews. I make sure the kids eat all year round. So I protect the children in my community, and I make sure that they do not get bullied because of parents like you allow them to get on
you parents like you is sensitive.
That is unfair.
You on here trying to look nice and sweet and pretty and things like that. Get your buffalo wing eating ass up out of here.
I love
Get your buffalo wing eating ass up out of here. You can't talk to me. Go parent your kids, bro. Get out of T-Money business. Get out of T-Money business. That's her motherfucking house. That's her grown motherfucking son. If you can't help the situation, shut the fuck up. T-Money is an elder lady, who's going through health issues, and her grown ass son is being disrespectful to her online, and y'all motherfuckers want to find a problem with that shit. Get out of her motherfucking business.
Help you also if you're homeschooling your kid. They have System 44. That's for.
I don't draw your government. I don't recognize your government. Your government can't tell me shit about raising my motherfucking kids, sweetheart. That's your government. That's your government. I don't recognize your laws. I don't recognize your government.
Why don't you get in the reading program that your children are getting homeschooling?
My daughter know how to read better than you. As a matter of fact, they banana my daughter pages. They banana my daughter Facebook. I mean shit, because she was reading shit that y'all couldn't read.
I'm focused on your child. That you got to be careful.
You focus on my motherfucking child. Send her fucking cash out. You ain't that focused.
Children online.
You ain't that focused.
Stop disciplining your children.
I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again.
Do not.
I'm gonna do it again.
Problems for yourself.
I don't have problems. I don't draw with your government. I don't draw with your government, sweetheart.
Your children
You are criminally imbalanced to your government. You are criminally imbalanced to your government. You got to follow orders. You have to follow directions. I don't have to follow nobody's orders.
So James, I have a question. So do you think you know everything that it takes to raise your children? And then a follow-up, in the Moorish community, do they not have teachers or people who advise you on how to raise your children, or things that go on in your community? They don't advise you on that? They don't try to lead or guide you in the right direction on how you should lead your family?
Can I answer your question? Because in the Moors community, the Moors are designed to build. The Moors are designed to build. I am the advisor. I'm a Moorish diplomat, minister of defense. I protect the land from dirty cops, dirty judges, dirty people that y'all suck ass to.
No, you don't.
You don't know me.
Someone in your community,
like I just said, if you want to run my name is Takara Verzley, the one Harris. Listen, sweetheart. If you want any information on me, my name is Takara Verzley, the one Harris. Look at my motherfucking information. Look at my information, then you will find out who the fuck you talking to.
Of grandeur. You don't have any
like I just told you.
You want to have
look up my motherfucking information and find out who the fuck you talking to. I don't draw with y'all motherfucking government. I don't draw with your government, sweetheart.
You have no power.
Kissing ass. And I'm not military. I'm not motherfucking military. None whatsoever.
Delusions of grandeur. That's what you are. Delusions of grandeur. That's what you have.
And you a white tea heifer.
You're delusional.
And you're a white tea heifer. And you're a white tea heifer trying to be on a black platform, trying to be on a black platform and make sense. You ain't got no words with me, man.
My mother is Jamaican, sir. Be clear.
I don't give a fuck about what your mama is. My mom is Jackie May Shorey. My mama is Jackie May Shorey. And you don't fit the motherfucking description.
If you were a Moor,
My mama is Jackie May Shorey. And you don't fit the motherfucking description. My mama is Jackie May Shorey. And you don't fit the motherfucking description.
You're delusional and you need a bottle. You cry a lot.
Where's your kids at? Where's your husband at?
I don't want a husband, nigga.
Right,
they may
that's
end
why
up
you
like
sitting up there talking about.
Nobody wants a fucking husband. I get my bag on my own, sir. Delusions of grandeur.
About another man because you don't.
The Cash App message said, did anyone try the chicken? The chicken is lovely. I don't know what they talking about, but that's what the message said.
It's obviously that y'all ain't got no motherfucking mans and y'all want to get up here and tell a man how to raise his motherfucking daughter and shit like that. Get y'all goofy ass up out of here. Get out of T Money business.
My kid's dad is
Bella, we need to do
I have
showtime.
kids by all the same men, and he's active in their life. And
how many men you got?
Hey, Bella, can you bring it right back? I don't got no song.
My daughter like this.
Nobody else is going to be able to.
How many men you got? And you question another man about what's going on in his house when you not with one of your men? Miss Goddess, as beautiful as you are, you not with none of your men? None of them? At least I got Snapper. At least I got Snapper. You hoes dirty and draggy. Y'all can't fuck with Snapper on y'all bad day. Fuck y'all talking about.
You're
unhinged. Y'all hoes dirty.
You don't even listen to
and
this
raggedy.
channel, let alone listen to advice from your
Man,
community.
fuck y'all advice.
Let's be serious. You're talking like you have nothing to
Nigga,
do.
fuck y'all advice. Because when y'all put yourself in a man's position, when y'all put yourself in a man's place, and y'all think y'all checking a man, y'all think y'all checking a man, you can't check me, shawty.
I
got kids your motherfucking age. I got kids your motherfucking age. You can't fucking check me. Grow up and have a fucking life and live life. No worries.
Of course we can check you. Your daughter wasn't
Can I say
here,
something
Mr.
real
I'm a
quick?
Moor and I'm so powerful. If you're so powerful, why was your daughter in
shut your goofy ass up. Go find a man.
You're a
Slim,
country
talk, Slim.
bumpkin. You are a dry-foot country bumpkin, and you don't make any sense. You keep crying on this panel. Stop crying, James.
We got some order. All right. Slim.
I just want to say real quick, y'all, I'm on a break, know what I'm saying, at McDonald's right now, feel me? I quit TikTok to work, be a fry cook, feel me? They pay $20.50 an hour. But I don't understand why y'all sitting here arguing with James, know what I'm saying? Like, this don't look like what y'all trying to do, feel me? It look like y'all really just taking y'all frustration out on that man. And he ain't hearing none of what y'all saying. None of what y'all saying. This ain't productive to know what I'm saying. Him actually like doing better with his children.
So real quick, Slim, he brought his ass up on my panel unprovoked. We wasn't even talking about him technically. We was talking about T-Money. So nobody taking no frustration on him. He brought this shit on himself. He thought motherfuckers forgot and we didn't. Okay, go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, after you realize a motherfucker ain't listening, everybody coming up the dog pile and say something to him after that, it's just pointless. It's just pointless. Like I ain't gonna sit here and act like that ain't.
Mr. Slim God, he was abusive. He doxed another black woman. He doxed another black woman. He was talking about pussies being long. Why are you sitting on his lap in this panel? Why are you in bed with him? He was abusive to all of the women here. Why are you in bed with him? He was abusive to all of the black women here. And you're sitting on his lap. Like, be so fucking for real. Get off of his lap. This is a grown man. You don't have to sit on his lap to prove a point. Bye.
So see, look, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You ain't doing nothing but just up here to disrespect
I did get a Cash App message real quick. It says, sis, you are the truth. I couldn't. The haters. Thank you for the message. Go ahead, Slim. My bad. I was just reading that out real quick.
My bad. I had to drop these fries real quick. But look, though, this was exactly what I'm talking about, baby. You don't even understand who the fuck you talking to. You just came up here to just be disrespectful to other men, you know what I'm saying? Because you felt like your life ain't worth shit, you know what I'm saying? All I was saying was this shit just really like pointless, you know what I'm saying? You could drop that nigga and keep on going. James ain't hearing nobody out right now. James ain't hearing nobody out. All y'all doing just saying crazy shit. And if I'm just saying, if you believe a person unhinged, all you really doing is, know what I'm saying, making that motherfucker matter. If he really gonna do something to the motherfucking kids, he gonna do something to him now because he like, look at all the shit y'all got me going. Look at this shit you got me going through. Y'all don't be thinking. Y'all just be coming up here doing shit just to be doing shit. And I get it. James joined the panel on his own wheel. You know what I'm saying? But that shit ain't going. Hold on. Let me take this order real quick.
Oh, for real? Oh, you really at
Yeah,
McDonald's for real?
your joke's not funny, but the thing of it is that James just literally disrespected a black woman by doxing her, and we need to address that instead of trying to coddle his
Frankie,
behavior like we
I said it
always
can
do.
lead. I want to clear
This
it up,
is
Frankie, real quick. I
ridiculous.
said that it could lead to doxing. So for the record, he technically didn't, because I did in some lives tell people. But what I was saying was it can lead to that, for clarity, because they like to play semantics. They're not smart enough to actually conceptualize what I'm saying.
Yeah, you
What I'm
right.
saying is it can lead to it. Every live when you have a disagreement, when you keep telling everybody where I'm at. Yes, I've shared it, but some of y'all listen closely. Everybody doesn't know where Alex lives, right? So if somebody continues to do it from live to live to live whenever they have a disagreement, that's more people. Could I have withheld that information? Absolutely. That's my accountability. But what I'm saying is a grown man, it feels like that's what he's trying to do. I don't know what the goal is, because every time you have a disagreement, you got to tell everybody where I live. That's weird. I hope that makes sense. Especially to the black women elders in the comment section that's bitter and angry and want everybody to hate me. Get your money up, for real.
I just want to say, how y'all doing, Pen? Bella, Court is amazing. Thank you so much. I told you, I like the twist. I'm here. I am also in support of parents' rights. Anybody that's a parent knows this. You can't tell me ish about what I do to mine, period. Like James said, you want to do something, feed them, clothe them, drive them, do something. Don't get on here telling me something. So if you're going to offer some services to a parent that you think is in need, offer some fucking help. Don't talk about it, be about it. So all you naysayers of what should or shouldn't do, drop your addy to James and say, look, if you need me, boo, I got you. Do something for our people. Everybody's always on here trying to tell somebody shit, but you ain't doing shit. Shut your trap. Parenting is not a perfect fucking sport. Any parent up here that can come tell me you did it right 100% of the time, come talk to Uncle Edwin. So all I'm gonna say to you, James, keep doing the best job you fucking can with your kids. You are gonna make some mistakes.
That man don't listen
Put a
for
mistake
nothing.
on national.
Yeah, he sound
Say
crazy.
this real quick.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
see,
drop
you don't
down.
make no sense to me.
You don't make your
Man,
child
I'm
go
not
crazy
making
in
sense
front
to
of
you. I'm
nobody.
talking
No,
to
you're not
James.
making no damn
James was
sense to
at
me. And
court.
them
You're
picking
not
their
on court.
child on
You didn't
live,
come to court,
pulling the
so
chair up. That is not.
be
Come on
quiet. Be
now.
quiet.
Hey,
It's
we
your
gotta
You
eat
tell
right
me
opinion.
to
now.
be
Hold on.
quiet. You just as rude as him.
Okay? Regardless of what you think, ma'am, it's okay. You're entitled to your
I
opinion.
sure
I
am.
am
Bella, I got a
entitled to
question
mine.
for the
And if
court.
I'm in defense of what a parent does,
You
it is
can't talk to
my
somebody that
right.
don't listen, and he clearly don't listen.
Why would he
Bella, I got a
listen to
question
you?
for a
What
court.
effect you have positive
Who,
about his life?
as a parent, Bella, if you're disciplining your kids or whatever, would you then say, "Hey, I'm going to discipline my kid. Let me
She
go
gonna
ahead
say,
and
"Well, I
hit
want the
TikTok
kids
Live and
taken."
go
Girl, leave me
live
alone.
and let the hold on now. Let me hit TikTok Live and go live and let the world hear me discipline my
I'm
kid."
just gonna shake my
Who
head.
does that? That's
Shaking my
weird.
head.
Real like it's real weird
I
behavior
don't
to
like
me.
her.
I don't understand why people do that. It's weird.
It may be weird to you, sir, but again, parents make mistakes. I'm not
I'm a
convinced
woman, sir.
he
I'm a
did.
woman.
But I'm saying you can't Bigfoot him because he made a mistake. You can't
You made a mistake by
Bigfoot him.
hitting TikTok Live.
Man, whatever you think
Right,
is
that's
wrong
not a
with
mistake.
James,
You don't get on
wrong
TikTok
with
live and
you.
embarrass your child. That's stupid.
Look, it's your opinion, big dog. You
That's
entitled
not
to
no
it. All
opinion.
I'm
That's real
saying is,
facts. You don't embarrass your child in front of millions of people.
do
You
you
wouldn't
have
like it if
kids,
somebody
sir?
whooped your ass in front of millions of people on
You
Do
TikTok.
have a
have
daughter.
kids.
I have a
So
17-year-old
wait,
daughter
time
that's getting
out. Let me
ready to
back up.
graduate, bro.
I'm
And I would
54.
never
I done
get
got my
online and
ass beat
embarrass
in
my
the
daughter
street.
that way, bro.
I done
I
got
would
my
never do
ass
that.
beat
I
in the
do have a daughter.
church. I done got my ass beat in school. So when
You
you
want
talk
somebody to
about
get on there and
public
record it for
display,
millions of people
I
to
don't know what
see?
you're
Wait, did
talking
your
about.
parents ever
Well, we didn't
record it and
have
post it
social
online?
media back then. As far as I was concerned as a kid, I was hurt, embarrassed, and ashamed that my daddy beat my ass in front of
If
all of
you
these
54, you
people
wasn't
Exactly. So
everywhere.
why would you
So
do
what
that
I'm
with your
saying
own?
is
still young when social
disciplining
media
a
started,
child
so
is
you
not
can
a
stop that
perfect
shit.
sport. And if you don't have any kids, shut your mouth.
I got
Because you don't know what the fuck you
I
talking
got
about.
four, and I would
Okay,
never get
have you
online
ever
and
whooped
do
your
anything to my
kids?
I
child for
got a
somebody
kid.
else
Wait,
to
what?
see.
No,
Anytime you
period. Have you
chastise
ever
your child,
whooped
that's
your
between
kids?
you and your
Have you
child.
ever
It's never
hurt your
out,
kids?
bro.
Have you ever
No.
embarrassed your kids? Whether it's
No.
on live TV or not, the
No.
action still stands, sir. So you can't
action
come up here
doesn't
with your
stand.
righteous
The action
ass
don't
like you
stand
ain't
if you
never
do it in
made
the
no
privacy
mistake
of
as a
your own
parent.
home.
Shut up. You don't know what
Sir.
the fuck you talking about.
You
I
sound
don't
like
like
you
you
in front
like
of a
that,
whole
Bella.
bunch of
I'm
people,
out.
bro. I would
James,
never.
I
I
support
would
you.
never
There
ever
you
hurt my
go.
child
Bella,
like
this
that.
old man
These children are
unhinged.
able to get
See,
online and
this
see
be the
what's going
difference,
on.
though. You know what I'm saying?
They're
Y'all
able to
hear,
see.
you hear certain shit, like, I ain't gonna lie to you. You hear people endorsing, you know what I'm saying, what James did, and that shit ain't cool either, feel me? I just understand that you ain't gonna get a word through to that motherfucker, feel me? Not talking at him, know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never get a word through to him. I'm not gonna sit here and support what bruh did either, feel me? Like, he do need some parenting classes. He do need a little bit of more parental guidance and shit like that, feel me? That way he can do better with his children. But then at the exact same time, I'm not finna sit here and keep on trying to get through to, I'm not talking to no motherfucking, no stop sign, know what I'm saying? Convincing that motherfucker that
I can't hear anything, Bella. I'm gonna log out and come back.
Okay.
Let me ask you something.
Social
If the
media
topic
and
that
not
this
expect for
man,
somebody to have an opinion on it. And if somebody is getting abused online and nobody's standing up for the young, y'all keep talking about James this, James that, James. What about the young lady who done been traumatized?
was the subject that this man
Y'all keep talking about
disciplined his child
James.
on
How
What
social
about
long?
media?
How
his
long have you
daughter?
known James, ma'am? How long have you known James? And how long have you known his kid?
I don't know James.
Oh, okay. Maybe
I
you
don't know his
shouldn't
kid. The
speak
only
on
thing I
James
can,
then,
only thing
because
I
if
can
you knew
comment on
James's
is
life,
what was
if
put
you knew James's
for the
life,
public.
James is on here every day with his family doing everything on live. Y'all make it seem like James has never done this before. James does it every single day. They braid hair, they play games, they do all kind of stuff online. Every moment of his day, majority of the time, is on live with his family. This isn't new at all if you knew James and you knew his daughter. But let's talk about the kids. The kids are about the smartest things I've ever seen in my damn life. His daughter, the one that was holding the chair above her head, that didn't get beat or whipped online, she's smart as a tack. And I give him all claps on that, because that girl is smart as a tack. She's smarter than most on this app. Smarter than most on this app.
Does intelligence take away trauma?
Public
Y'all should
humiliation.
literally, before y'all open your mouth, get to know the story before you open your mouth.
That
This
excuses
is
Because
public
his
exactly
kids
humiliation.
are
hold on.
smart.
This is
His kids
exactly
are
when we
smart as a
Bella
tack.
when we talk about the disconnect and depth when we talk about the disconnect and other generations. This is what we talking about, right? Because while those things are great, I give him applause for everything she's saying. If he's loving on his family, loving on his girl, all of that, those things are great. But that does not absolve a person of being corrected when they
I
do
can
so. Hold
give
on, let me
people
finish.
something. Y'all
That
can't give
doesn't
people.
that doesn't absolve somebody of doing wrongdoings. So this whole
That's all.
because I've seen them do this and because I've seen
Excuse
them do
me,
that,
excuse
you
me,
don't
Don't
get
mute
Alex.
to
me.
Excuse me, Alex. I'm sorry,
acknowledge the things
James.
that they've
You
done
I
wrong,
already
want to
right?
stop
James.
somebody.
Stop it, James.
So which
James,
part,
your
Alexandra, do
sis.
you feel
Stop
is
it, please.
wrong?
Just for a
Which part
moment.
do you feel is wrong for you? Because it's a you thing,
I
not a
wasn't
him
even
thing.
able to finish, Jen, so it's kind of hard for me to answer your next question when I got cut off. What I was going to say is, then there's nothing wrong with you acknowledging what's going on. But what I think is odd is people are telling y'all that y'all can discipline your kids, but this is
Hear
social media.
anything?
That's where the disconnect is that y'all think because y'all have kids, that means you can do any and everything. Y'all are publicly humiliating y'all children sometimes, all in the name of discipline. People are simply saying, hey,
Exactly.
discipline them, maybe just not publicly. And you are saying, Jen, well, but he's a good dad, so fuck everything else everybody else is saying. That's not making sense. Because y'all don't understand the internet is forever, meaning that video is circulating the internet of that child. Nobody is
got
saying
no
James is
daddy.
the worst. Nobody is saying James is the worst person.
You ain't got no daddy, so you mad.
James,
It's just
stop
the
it
facts.
for a
It's the
minute,
facts.
please.
James, stop.
So let
James,
me
don't
ask you
do it.
something for a
What's
minute.
confusing
If
about
that
this? What's
circulate, what do you
complicated
think
about this?
happens? What do you think happens when other kids see that? Do you know how ruthless other kids are to kids? Do you know that bullying from certain videos causes
I give a fuck
very,
about
very
your opinion,
intelligent
and you
kids?
another man trying to come at another man about raising his
I'm not
motherfucking
coming at
kids.
another man.
Nigga,
I
are
was
you
talking
concerned
about
about
somebody
my daughter,
personal. I'm a
nigga?
single father of twins too, old punk
TJ,
ass nigga, so you
can
might
James
want to listen.
respond to
James,
Nigga,
can
you
James
ain't
You
you
might
could
respond
want
to
to
never,
listen.
come
Alex?
on, man.
Can
pussy.
James
You
James,
might
slow
respond
it
want to
to
down.
listen. I'm a
Alex?
black
You
father
could
that
One
has
never,
moment.
six
Let's
nigga.
do this
kids on
in
You
my
could
order.
back.
never
Can
be
I'm
James
55
James,
years
nigga.
respond
old.
to
James,
Alex?
James, slow
All you
down.
do is
Slow
go
down for a
back.
second, buddy.
James, respond to Alex, please.
I respond to Alice multiple occasions. Alice gonna sit up here and run this victimatic
About me.
subject.
I don't care. Y'all don't need to speak for me either. I don't
Look,
care about his
Alice
response.
gonna sit up
Y'all
here
keep
and
talking
run
else.
this
He can address somebody
victimatic
else.
program system
Okay,
that she
baby.
I
get
don't
on
Okay.
care about him.
everybody,
He can address something else. I
everybody's
genuinely
stuff.
don't give a fuck.
But she
Have
trying to
somebody
sit
else
up here
go.
and say that I was
Okay,
doxing
bro.
her. I don't know her
James,
information
that's why I'm
to
telling y'all to
dox
stop.
her. I don't know her.
This is why I keep saying
Okay,
stop
James.
speaking for me. I don't care about his response. Y'all can address him. I don't care what he thinks about me. He's not
Okay, so why
intelligent
should
enough.
I
Okay,
care
James.
about what you think
James.
about me? If you don't care,
James.
why should I care? The sister
James,
asked me
My
to
brother,
respond to
hold
you.
on 1 minute. Hold on,
James.
gentlemen. James. Okay. The only reason I came up here is because it is true. Some of you all are saying in the comments that James is totally disrespectful, that he listens to no one. And that part is not true. Yes, James is very opinionated. Yes, James can be disrespectful to you all. He can, but James, as you see, James do listen to certain people, and to say that he never listens to anyone, that is not true. One thing James has to feel is that you're going to respect and listen to him. And if he gets that, he will, as you see right now, he is holding his opinion, and he's holding steadfast. And that's the truth. But James gets very upset. Like I could do if someone I felt, and I'm not saying this is happening, if I felt someone attacking me, I would go ham also. So I get everything
Ma'am,
that
you
everybody is
politicking. I
saying.
didn't attack that man not one time,
No,
and he jumped
okay.
right
Well,
on
I'm
here and
gonna
said you a
one
black
thing.
man
Wait a
coming at
minute.
another
Let me
black
explain
man.
something to you, TJ. One thing I don't do. I don't speak when other people are speaking. I'm just not that way. I'm gonna listen to you 100% and give you my all
I'm
when
talking to
you're
you. So what are
talking.
you
And
talking
I will say I will apologize if I interrupt you, but you're not going to come at me like that, because I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm not challenging anything you're saying. I said you're correct.
Did I say anything disrespectful to
Okay,
you?
well, you talking while I'm talking, and I'm not doing that.
You just
Now, if
did
you
it.
want me
You
to be
did it when I
quiet,
was
I'll
talking.
mute and let you say what you want to say, and then I'll
All I
address
was
you.
doing was address. I wasn't even talking to you in the beginning. I was talking to James because he said you a black man coming at another black man.
Okay, but
That's not what I
you're
was
saying
doing.
all of that while
I was
I'm
talking to him as a
so
single
that's what
father
we're
coming
talking
to
about
another father.
at the moment. You're talking while I'm talking is what we're doing right
You
now.
doing the exact same thing.
Okay, I was talking.
Shit.
I'll mute. Shit, the fuck. Let's not play these games. I'll
Then
mute
mute.
while you talk.
Then mute.
I will. Don't play
Respecting
me
his
like
daughter,
that.
but look what you doing to this black woman that you
Jeez.
so-called trying to get your fucking unnecessary point across. Let the fucking lady talk. The pot
Homeboy, I
called the
was
kettle
talking to
black
you, not
because this
her.
lady's trying to speak, whether you like what she's saying or not. She's trying to speak. So how the
I'm
fuck
not
you
even
gonna sit
paying
up here and
attention
tell
to
me
what she
about
was
my
saying. I was
daughter
talking to
or
you,
whatever?
player.
You don't know
One
nothing
single
going
father
on
to
in my
another. I
house,
don't know
bro.
if you're
And
single
you could
father.
never be me, bro. I run your
I
government,
don't.
bro. Is what the fuck I'm saying to your goofy ass nigga. Your government have to fucking respond to me. When I say drunk, that bitch say how high. Now let that sister speak, bitch.
Hey, look here, partner.
TJ,
Me and them
TJ,
call each other that.
I'm not up here to
And
be
I'm telling you,
disrespectful.
that's not something you would
TJ,
say in my face.
sir,
Why
I'm
you
not up
hollering
here to
another
be.
man is a bitch?
Tough on camera, nigga.
What
And
kind
you
of
ain't
man
tough
calls
off of
another
camera,
man a
nigga.
bitch?
Don't worry about it, Jet.
Yeah. I'm in H
A clown ass nigga get up here and try to
I'm not
disrespect
up
these
here to be
women and then
disrespectful.
throw
Only
shots at
thing,
motherfuckers. The lady trying to
You
speak,
calling other
regardless if
men, what
she
did I say?
whatever you fucking
You
agree to,
calling another
nigga.
man a bitch.
What
You
type of
such
man
a
are
tough
you?
guy though.
Let's talk about you. Keep on cutting the
Dumbass.
hoes.
It's literally Black
James.
History Month.
Stupid
Can we
ass.
please go
James,
on
come on,
Showtime,
baby.
Yo,
please?
goof ass
We can't
nigga.
go anywhere.
Hey, ain't you TD Jakes, nigga? Ain't you swallowing shit?
Can we do Showtime,
Nigga,
Bella?
you swallow dick for a living. Shut your bitch ass up and let
Oh,
that
do
sister
y'all
talk,
know the
nigga.
fact that
Her
we
live
have a
gonna get banned, and ain't nobody gonna be
sympathizer
able to
of
Hey,
talk.
black
I
James,
women
mean, we can
James,
tell you,
James, look
sympathizing
at it,
this
bro.
your live is going
behavior
to
James,
get
is
banned. We need to do
insanity to
Showtime.
me.
James.
It's insanity. We have
James,
a
wait a minute. Okay. Panel, first of all, I want to apologize. Bella, I want to apologize to you because I came up here trying to be respectful. TJ,
Apologize for that.
okay, TJ, I'm not trying to disrespect you because I don't even do all of that. But what I am saying is, you know, I am in my 50s. And when Edwin was up here, he made a valid point. For us, social media was not the platform when we were growing up. This is new to all of us. But let me say this, James' life centers around social media. He does, like Jeanette said, he does everything on here. Now, do I agree that everything should be on social media? My family, James and Snapper will tell you, I'll say, this shouldn't be on here. So everybody.
For the haters, Queen, I do have a question because it did come up in the comment section and they want to know, where was this grace for Genty last year?
Okay. For me, I do give grace. Now, I can't speak for everybody else, but I can speak for the haters. I do that. And people who know me know I do. So I can't talk about who else didn't give grace, but I can speak on myself. And I do. So you're right about that. Now back to James. James and Snapper know I don't be for the bullshit. Anybody who speak to me know I tell you right up front whether I agree or disagree. Now, am I perfect? The fuck not. I have my own demons that I deal with. But what I do when James is doing something on social media that I don't agree with, yes, I check him. He knows that. But I also check him with respect. And Edwin was right. Back during my time, now my parents didn't do all of this spanking, what some people call it whippings or whatever, out in public and all of that kind of shit. But we do know that went on during our time. So for Edwin, I get what he's saying. Social media right now, compared to when we were kids, James doing whatever he's doing on live, it's the same thing as some parents going to the school, beating their child ass for acting up in school. All of that is technically the same thing, because kids that would get spankings in front of me, I can laugh back at them right now and think about something that they did in school and their mom or dad came and gave them a whipping. That's the same thing as social media. It will last forever in our eyesight from back then to social media. You're right. Now, do I think James was right on discipline his kid? However he deems necessary on discipline his child, that's his household. Long as it's not physical abuse. But on social media, no, I told him he should not have done that because that's embarrassing that baby. But James is that baby's parent.
She told me that and told me that.
Right. So don't think that everybody who supports James cuddle him. We don't. I know, I'm going to speak for the haters. I know I don't. So I don't want everybody thinking that people who support people just tend to overlook, because we don't, love. And Alex, I get what you're saying. You're absolutely right also. I get you, baby. And Dotson, And I'll talk to James, and maybe James just did not know what, that doxing situation is. And I apologize if that's something that he has done to you, and I'll look into it. But, we cannot correct something if we don't know. And I sincerely apologize if James has done that. And I'll look into it, because James, no, we don't support, doing something that treacherous to someone. So, I want to apologize to you, Alex. And James is a hater's family like you are to me. So I'm sorry about all of that. And James, we'll talk later. The haters love you all and thank you. And no disrespect, TJ.
Okay.
None taken.
Let me
What I was saying.
squeeze in. Let me squeeze in for commercial break. Hi guys. Okay, it's 1.6K in here. We are only at 375,000 likes. Yeah, we need to make that 400,000.
All
Tap the
right, so
screen, share the live. Excuse me, sir. Tap the screen, share the live, gift the host, subscribe. We would love to have more subscribers. Keep it cute in the comments because the mods are watching. Thank you.
all right, host, let me
What's gonna be done? What
get to
kind of
what they were
solutions gonna
saying.
be provided other than people
This
getting
is
up
what
here
I'm
saying
saying,
the same
homeboy.
old think pieces
Give me
over and
that's what
over
you keep
again?
saying.
It's been the
Let
same
me
think
say
pieces.
something.
Every lie that's been had with James been discussed. It's been the same think pieces. When we gonna start putting our mouth on the situation and actually do something? That's how I'm just wondering. That's how we doing it, putting our mouth on the situation. We ain't did shit for them kids.
That's
Ain't
not
did shit for
true.
the kid that people feel like is being abused. Ain't nothing got solved. Ain't nothing got resolved. Everybody just coming up, putting they 2 cents in on the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, what else we gonna do?
Today was not about James. James
I
came in
got
his
you. That's
box.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
All I said was y'all,
so
let
that
it go. You
doesn't
know what I'm
so that
saying?
doesn't
Stop
apply
fucking with
here.
me.
So that doesn't apply here because today was not about James. James came in his box and made himself the center of attention. He brought up the issue with his daughter. Nobody else brought it up. And the issue is the reason why shit will never stop in our community because you have older people coddling problematic behavior. I do agree with you. It's not necessary to keep hosting panels about this. However, you cannot do what Edwin, Gen X, and the haters. I love you, but you can't keep doing what y'all doing. Y'all could love James, but y'all have to call out problematic behavior, even if y'all do it in private. I'm not saying go host a
We
whole
already
live
said
about
that.
it, but you, girl, ma'am, don't
We
interrupt
did
me,
that.
please. Don't interrupt me, please. Because you literally got up here being the character witness about how he's a good father, how he does his kids' hair online. They spend 16 hours or whatever you said online a day. You could be the greatest parent in public and still be abusive behind closed doors. He brought that video to the internet. He did that. What he did is considered corporal punishment, which is labeled under abuse. I don't care just because y'all older people had to kneel on rice, y'all got beat with extension cords and y'all think y'all turned out fine. It's abuse. Y'all were abused too. And we are trying to stop that in our community. And when y'all coddle people like James, it never stops. Y'all could still love him and tell him what he did was problematic and wrong as fuck.
Didn't we just say we did that?
If you
Everybody
said
just
it, I
told him
am
that he
not
did
talking to
wrong.
Didn't
you.
we just say that?
If you said it, I am not talking to you. You still coddled him. You came up here being a character witness for a man.
Okay, whatever you think is fine with me. But we've already had a
Why do you feel
discussion,
so
a
hit?
huge discussion with him when that happened.
Why do you feel so
Everybody
hit?
came up. They just said that
Why
5
do you
minutes
feel
after you spoke.
why do you feel so hit if I just said that people on this panel right here today coddled him?
Because you
If
used
you
my name.
already
That's why I'm hit. Because
because
you
you
used
came
my
up
name,
here,
Gen X.
you
That's
can
why
Gen X,
you
you
used
came up.
it.
Gen
And
X,
then you
did
want
you
to
not
say,
come
why
up
am
here?
I feeling hit? You used my name.
Did you not come up
Duh.
here being a character witness for a man?
It's not
Did
a
you?
character witness, ma'am. It's
It's
not a
a
character
character witness
witness.
if
I'm
somebody is a
telling people who do not know James what he does. If
that's
you don't have clarification on what this man does, don't open your big mouth. Because you don't know what he does, what he's been doing for years. This is what he's done for years. They do everything on live. Y'all act like this just happened. I've been trying to sit back and look at y'all talking about where have they been? Where have they been? He's been on live doing every part of his life on live.
And that
This
doesn't
isn't
make it
new.
okay. That
Did
doesn't
I
make it
say it was
okay.
okay? Did you hear
So,
me say that though?
but that's what I'm saying. That's why
You
I
didn't
said
hear
that
me
you're being.
say that.
That's why I said you guys are coddling and you're being a character witness, because nobody needs to know the background of how he likes to do his girl's hair online, how he's a good dad last year, how he was a good dad last month. They are looking at that one video. If that one video is considered abuse, that's an abusive parent.
I agree with her.
And people were literally
Why
up
are
here
you?
calling it. I'm still talking, ma'am. People were literally up here calling it a mistake. He made a mistake. You don't make a mistake and abuse a kid.
Okay,
So,
so
like
you
I said,
keep
you're up here
saying that
being a
So
she's
character.
holding a
coddling
chair
him.
is abuse to you.
So,
So
like I
tone
said,
at a
you're up here
time.
being a character witness for somebody that doesn't deserve it. He could
Child,
be a
please.
good person, but in that video, he was abusing his child.
You said that
Period.
she was
Period.
coddling
He was
him
abusing
because
his child.
why
That
did you
shit is
say that she was
embarrassing.
coddling him? Why did you say that why did you say that Gen X was coddling him when
Because
she's
she
already
was.
said no, she didn't address him like you think she should be exposing him publicly. We all have spoken to James in the background.
You didn't
So
listen to
just
what I
because
said.
you don't see it, yes, you did, because she keep telling you she has addressed James, but you keep saying that she coddled him. She's addressed him. What more
You're
do
not.
you want her to do?
You're not
She
listening to
said
what.
she addressed him. You said y'all keep coddling him because we support him. Don't mean that we coddle him. We can be supportive and corrective at the same time. Two things can
I
be true.
literally said
So
that.
stop saying that.
I
Stop saying
literally.
that we coddled him. We don't coddle him. We corrected him. We just didn't do it like y'all thought it should be
Why
done.
y'all keep talking about him?
You are coddling him. What I literally said when I got up here, I said some of y'all talk to him on the back end. I'm not saying y'all have to get on live all the time when James is being talked about and go at him. Right? I agree with Slim that we shouldn't keep talking about it. But why I said that she coddled him is because she came up here being a character witness, talking about what she know about
That's not
James from
coddling him.
years
That's
ago.
supporting
That
him.
is
She
coddling.
already
That
corrected
is
him.
coddling.
She's
When
already
somebody,
corrected him. So
I
what else do you
said
want her to
she
do?
could have. I said if you did it in private, that's okay. But
Well, she's
today,
telling you she do it. She did it. So you can move on from
today,
saying that she
today,
coddled him.
today is considered coddling. If
It's
I did something
deflected.
wrong and one of my friends come on the panel saying Shar is a good person, Shar never did me wrong. That's
Okay, but
coddling
two
me if
things
I
can be
did
true.
wrong to somebody else.
No, you can correct. I can correct Shar for what she
It's
did to
called
somebody
giving
else,
you
but
It
context
was
on
it
something
still,
we
doesn't
don't know.
negate.
bro.
It
That's what
doesn't
that is.
negate
It's
that
called
Shar is a good person to
context.
me. It does not negate that Shar is a good person to me, even if I address her for being a bad person to somebody else. Two things can be true. Two things can happen. It's happened. Moved on.
Y'all
Let's move
addressing
on. It
word use
happened.
when the problem is a child and embarrassing your child in front of millions of people. All of that,
I'm gonna let
all of that
everybody. I'm gonna
whooping
let
when you
everybody
were.
else speak, sir. It's everybody else's turn. They've been waiting to speak. Shay been waiting to speak. I'm gonna let everybody else speak because I want to give a story about a mother who never whipped nobody, but they still call child protective services on my mother. So I'll let everybody else speak because I want to give this story.
Oh damn.
Okay, but he put exactly. I work for CPS right now. 7 years. I was an investigator and now I run
Well,
group
why his
homes.
children
So
not
what I'm
taken? If
telling
what
you
you
is
saying
this.
is true and what everybody else is saying is true,
You're gonna
why
let
he
him
still got his
talk. You
kids?
just said you were gonna let
He
him
already
talk.
been
Can
up here
you mute until
talking.
he
He
finished?
already
No,
been
I
up
haven't.
talking. It ain't his turn to talk. It's somebody else's turn to
I
talk. He
haven't.
dropped
I
down and
haven't got
came
to
back.
say anything. So I'm gonna say again. I'm not talking about him at all. Everybody keep talking about I got a whooping and I turned out right. If you got a whooping back in the day, somebody had to be there to see it. What you're doing now is you're putting your child on view for everybody, millions and millions and millions of people. That affects a child mentally. And contrary to popular belief, it's against the law. Somebody, you never got a whooping and somebody called CPS, and when I come out there, there's no proof of anything. It's just an allegation. You go on with your life. If somebody called on him, it's right there for everybody to see. That's called public humiliation. And when they take that child, they don't do anything to him. They take the child out the house. They
Why
put him in a
hasn't the
house with
child been
11 or
taken? That's the
12 other
point I'm
people.
asking you. If all
He
what you're
just
saying
said
is true,
why the
why hasn't
child
the
There's
is
not,
child
being
been taken?
taken. He just said why.
He did
Child
not
abuse
say.
on social media, that's proof right there that they
But
don't
his
care. Like
children
somebody
haven't been
said
and
earlier.
they
taken.
don't, and
His
they don't
Like
children
just
somebody
hasn't
come
been
said
right then
taken.
and
earlier,
That's
they
there
the
and
don't
do
care
point.
it.
about all the
Why
good stuff
hasn't the
he
children
done.
Hey,
been
y'all gotta
taken?
talk one at a time. They're not gonna
Like
be able
they
to hear
said,
y'all talking over each other.
like they said in the beginning, It don't matter with all the good stuff he do as a parent. All somebody need to see one time is you be hitting your child on social media, and they're gonna use that and run with it.
Well, why hasn't his children been taken? Are you
He
listening?
hasn't
Because
been.
let me speak
Anybody
to that,
reported
y'all.
it?
Let me
Do you
speak to
know that
that.
somebody's reported it?
In certain states, it doesn't matter how many times you call CPS. Y'all keep forgetting. Some of y'all are pro kids, but the world is not pro kids. Meaning, just because you call in a million times doesn't mean they're going to prioritize that case. So that argument is void. Why did CPS come? They don't give a damn about kids. The world don't give a damn about kids.
You think he gonna televise that like he did whatever it is he did?
He still has his children, sir.
It's not a process of me walking over there and seeing a video and saying, "Hey, we came to get this child." It's not that simple. So for you to ask that
it's
question
that
is
simple. It's that simple.
no, it's
that
not.
simple. Yeah, I've seen it done.
No, it's not,
I've seen
sweetheart.
it done.
Why
Yes,
are
it
we
is. I've
acting
seen
like
it done.
CPS doesn't fail kids every day?
It has to
Okay,
be
so
more
if
than one
they
report
fail
for a child
kids,
to
what
come in
what
there
do
or
y'all
I
think
get
y'all gonna
there.
do? What do y'all
Sweetheart, if
think
I
y'all
get
gonna
there
do?
and I see
If
deplorable living
CPS is not
conditions, I
doing
can
it,
take
what do
those
you
children
think you're
on
going to
the
do?
spot.
The
But
guy
if I
warded
don't,
the guy
yeah, you
warded the
work for
state.
CPS, you know.
The guy warded the state who always talks about protecting kids, right? He literally got on a live and offered to pay for parenting classes for James. I personally, a year ago, gave
Taxes
James.
don't do nothing. They don't do nothing at all. But okay.
And
So
then y'all
how
deflected
did you
right back
how did
to
you ask
James.
what we're doing? But when I tell you what we're doing, all of a sudden, it's parenting classes don't do anything.
Not really doing anything. A parenting class will not do anything. Nothing at all. They sit there
What do you
and
think?
have you
Okay,
read a
let me ask
packet.
you this. What do you think, Miss Queen or whatever, what do you think that does to that child's mentality?
Going to
When
allow
other kids
everybody.
see
I'm
that?
going to allow everybody else to talk so I can tell my story. So just hurry along.
I'm asking you a question. I'm just asking you a question.
So if
What
that's
do
the
you
case,
think
then
that
you're
does?
going to allow others to
Cash
speak.
App message. I just got a Cash App message. It said that drag queen is more annoying than a yeast infection.
No, because you keep them. Probably with
Okay.
all the other green stuff you have.
Oh,
Let me say this respectfully,
Go in the
Drop.
comments how much
If
to
you're
drop
let
people.
Yeah, if you're letting other people speak, don't cut them off when they're speaking. Respectfully, let them get it out so we can move the conversation forward.
Also, Bella, they want to know how much is it. They asked in the comments how much is it to drop. Somebody.
oh yeah. So hold up. Go ahead and put that because that's a poll. It's $25 to drop.
Okay.
I want somebody to drop $25.
Y'all can finish talking.
Message red. $5.
I think that
What do you
the
think
one
that kind of
thing is
embarrassment does to that child?
I think everybody is just missing the point, and the point is you shouldn't embarrass your child on social media by disciplining them. Period. I mean, that shit is embarrassing. That kid might want to go off and go somewhere and kill themselves after that because you humiliated them so
Exactly.
bad. You just never know. You're not inside that child, and you haven't talked to other kids that have been humiliated by their parent in front of other people. That shit is tough for a kid. And like somebody said earlier, kids are cruel. Other kids that see that will tease them, be like, "Oh, your daddy did this to you, or your mama did this to you." You got to think about your kid first. Discipline them how you choose, but don't do it on social media. That's all the point people is making. That's it. It ain't nobody don't got to be cussed out. Now you ain't got to make excuses for him and say, "Oh, he's a good man and he do this and that." That's fine. Just don't discipline your child on social media.
And we told James that. Okay, moving on.
So why
You
is the
Google,
conversation
all you
still
got to
going
do
on
is
about it?
Google
Because
how
it's like
many kids
nobody's
commit
getting that.
suicide
Moving
from
Exactly.
on.
Why is the
cyberbullying a
conversation
year.
Y'all
still
gotta
going on?
stop.
Exactly. We told
This
him
is what I
that.
be. This is the thing that I be having with y'all. Y'all don't want to listen. The elders don't want to listen. And young people, y'all think people like Shar should just shut up when she brings stuff in. Drop Queen, you saying stuff like parenting classes ain't this. Snap in the comments saying that's for YT people. It's like, did y'all talk about? Y'all don't know where the confusion is with the kids not listening to the elders. It's because the elders don't. They think they know everything. Y'all live this perfect life. Everybody else is crazy. Kids are not people. They don't have any voices. This is where we having the confusion. We tell y'all all the time to stop saying certain words. Y'all up here saying the S word, the K word. You gonna get the live band and then wonder why we can't keep the convo going. Maybe listen to the youth sometimes. Say unalive instead of the S word and the K word.
And
You
young
just look
folks
up
think
how
they
many
know it
kids
all and
hurt
ain't been
We
themselves
here
don't know
long
it
because of
enough to
all.
tell
cyberbullying.
We
nobody
don't know it
something.
all, but if y'all are the
Ain't been here
blueprint,
long enough to tell nobody nothing. And you keep telling everybody, let people talk, but you interrupting every second you get. That's disrespectful.
Oops. Can I say?
I'm sorry. Who is she
A lot of you
addressing?
youth people think y'all know everything and you try to tell older people that's been here long enough what the fuck to do. Excuse me.
So hold that thought. Drop. This Cash App message was for you. Do you know who Gabriel Fernandez is? That's what the Cash App message is. They want to know who is Gabriel Fernandez. Do you know who that is, Drop Queen?
The fuck is this lady talking about? I didn't even interrupt nobody. The fuck is she talking about?
Drop Queen, your mic is on mute. Do you know who Gabriel Fernandez is?
I know, because that's
She loud and
irrelevant.
fucking
People just
wrong.
come up with crazy ass shit. I'm just waiting to
Okay,
tell my
I don't know.
story.
So that's my
Oh
thing. If we know
shit!
that
Hold on.
people,
Kick Drop Queen annoying ass. Somebody just sent $25 to drop you. Drop Queen, is there anything you would like to say?
Yes, if I can say
Before
my
you leave
final
the
words real
courtroom?
quick. Okay,
Yeah.
can I say? Okay, thank you. My mother was a very good mother. She never whipped her children. My mother would go on the day after Christmas and go buy up all the perfume and everything in the store that's 50% off on sale. My sister went into J.C. Penney's and stole some perfume. Didn't have that to do. My mother bought a belt out of J.C. Penney's and went outside to whip her from stealing it because they had my mama in front of the police and all of this stuff. So my mama bought a belt to whip my sister outside. Some YT people seen it and called Child Protective Services. Now this is a mother that never whipped her children. These YT people went to my school. I was in middle school. And these YT people sent Child Protective Services to my house to address what my mama did. And as a young girl, I'm looking at these motherfuckers crazy. The fuck? My sister had the police and embarrassed my mama and us in the store. And you want to send Child Protective Services to our home? I wanted to cuss them out. If I was old enough, I would have. So
I do apologize, Drop Queen. I do have to honor the drop. Also, I have another drop. This is for Shar. Shar, they wanted you to drop, baby. What would you like to say before they dismiss you out the courtroom?
I don't have nothing to say. I'll just drop.
All right, Queen. Thank you for coming up. Tough crowd.
Gen X just wants to say goodbye. Thank you for having me here. I'm not getting dropped. I'm out.
Rex, I would just get ready to tell you they did pay $25 to drop you too. Damn. It said, get the old heads going. Sorry, Gen X. I don't know what y'all done did to these people down here, but they tired of y'all today. Don't blame me. Ain't got nothing to do. Let's keep it rolling. I see we got some people that want to come
The
up.
problem with them was everybody keeps talking about what James did versus how it affects that child. And like I said earlier, kids are ruthless to other kids. Look up how many kids do things to themselves over cyberbullying. People save videos like that just to show it around in class. It says this, and this. And contrary to what people think,
To double back on that, TJ. It says say your final words, not a story. So if y'all gonna say your final words, they said hold your stories to come up. Pay to come up and finish your story if that's what you want to do. All right. Thank you for muting.
Jesus.
James, I got a feeling you might not be up here long. They clearing the panel. I'm just giving you a heads up.
Good morning. Can I speak this morning?
For Alex.
Oh, hold up. So hold on, James. Damn. It said drop TJ annoying ass too. Damn, they clearing the panel. TJ, would you like to say something before you leave the courtroom? Fuck. God damn, they clearing the courtroom today, boy.
I love the crowd. I love them down there. All the comments, keep them coming. I'm loving y'all.
Damn. Oh shit, somebody said ragged out.
For Alex, I got a question for Alex. Alex, what's the definition of an elder?
Ooh, sorry, James. It says drop James. He doesn't deserve a voice. Say
It don't matter. I bet she can't answer that question.
Words. I don't want to get in the way of your final words. I can answer that another day.
What's the question? What's the question, Alex? What's the definition of an elder?
These are your final words, James. That's it.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about what these goofballs talking about. I got a Morris meeting to go to. She can't answer the motherfucking question. Get your unimportant ass up off the fucking app. Y'all come up here, Shaw. Y'all come up here and try to talk. Shaw, you uncomprehended as hell. You can't comprehend nobody saying. I don't even know why you keep jumping in the motherfucking boxes any goddamn way. Get y'all abusive mental abuse family ass up out of here. All right, that's my time. I gotta go have some real mortgage business. It's long peace and love. Ashe, Salamu, bitches.
I got my 2 cents out.
That'll do
I
it.
tell y'all all the time, I will be a bitch. Just don't call me a broke one. Anyway, I'm not addressing him. I'm not addressing the other one. For real. Rag was loud and wrong too. Who's next?
I'll say something real quick. I just want
Here
to say,
before you, Water State, so I think you should just
yeah, go ahead, Miss Shay. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, love.
appreciate you. Well, good morning. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Sunday morning. Listen, this shit is crazy as hell. I'm telling you right now, James, go talk to these people behind the scenes for real. Go to whoever you talking to behind the scenes. Go talk to them for real for me, please. Because getting up here on this app is crazy as hell. But I want to know first. I got one question, Bella. What is today about?
We started out with Risa, and now we're talking about T Money, how she cussed her child out on live. And the discussion in court is that should she had handled her son the way she did on live. And according to some people's testimony today, they believe that T Money didn't do nothing wrong. She had James come into her panel to give his parenting advice, and they're like, pot calling the kettle black, you ain't got the right to say shit. So that's what's going on right now.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna mind my business that pay my bills because it ain't my business. But when y'all get an opportunity,
Before y'all go any further,
So T Money in the building.
T Money is here. T Money, I want T Money be heard. Allow T Money to speak without interrupting. Whoever calling T Money, please allow her to speak. God damn. It ain't even been a minute and y'all calling her phone. Let T Money talk. They probably calling her like, get out the panel. Get out right now.
Yeah, I'm one of her TikTok daughters, so I'm just in case.
You good. They won't even let her talk. They on the phone with her cussing her out right now. Like, get your ass out. Get your ass out. See, look, what I say. They told her to get out the panel. Told you. Mm-hmm. Yep. Is there anything you would like to say on her behalf?
I don't feel like that's my place to say anything on her behalf, but I will say, the only thing I will say is that if your child, I don't care how old they are, if they're going to be disrespectful, and I'm a millennial, if they're going to be disrespectful at this time, we can't sit here and say that if that generation doesn't respect us, we're not going to respect them, and then just do that. We can't turn around and disrespect them. Especially if they're only.
They don't care about none of that. That's the thing. That's what I'm trying to get them to understand. They think because they had 20 years plus on us that makes them the dictators of education and intelligence. Okay, so you got a 20-year head start. Some of y'all still dumb. That's just the facts, and that's why y'all hate people like me, Sauce, Shar, Javon, whoever. Because God forbid that y'all raised us to be intelligent, and now we are, and we giving it back to y'all, and now we disrespectful. Is it disrespect, or are we meeting y'all where y'all at with y'all intelligence level? Which one is it?
Well, I'm talking about her specific situation.
Yeah, I know, honey. I'm just saying, Denise, that's the shit I'm talking about. It's weird.
Yeah. I get where other people coming from with that, because the relationship I have with my mother, for instance, it can be rocky just like that. But her situation is completely different. If you don't know all the facts, and I'm not talking to you, Alex, when I say I'm just talking in general. If you don't know all the facts, then you can't turn around and just say you meeting him where he at. You got to know the situation. But I'm gonna just go ahead and get down, because I ain't trying to get attacked on here. But love y'all.
Coming up, Bella stepped away. I know she could have told you that, so I'm just gonna help her out real quick.
I was gonna say, can we continue tapping the screen, sharing the live out, meeting the goals and all that.
Hey, T Money. I don't know if she can hear us though.
I can hear you.
Hey, T.
Hey. I don't know what y'all want me to say. I mean, I've always been that way. I ain't never played with my son. So if he talking to me crazy, I'm gonna talk to him crazy. He a grown ass man. So we grown in this motherfucker together and we talking crazy. That's how I feel about it.
See, Money, before you go any further, I have a drop for Alex. Alex has said to drop you because you always disrespecting your elders.
Period. Laugh for my fucking ass. Okay, look. Period. At your big ass age. Girl, go to hell. Anyway.
I bet I got more than you do with your young
Girl,
ass.
baby, mute
You're
your
a
mic.
young little.
Let me help you out. Shut your ass up. Let me get my final words in. Please. You got Sunday dinner to be cooking.
Like, don't nobody want to hear from a kid.
Okay. These are can I get my final words? Or is she gonna get her
You're a
blood pressure
kid.
up?
I
Take
bet
your
you ain't got a
vitamins.
man.
Let her say her final words. She was paid to drop.
Imagine having your blood pressure up about somebody that's 28. You could be making Sunday dinner.
My blood
You got
pressure
bigger-
ain't gonna be up,
you got
baby, and I
bigger
make
issues
Sunday
to
dinner
worry
every
about.
day
I'm
for my.
not gonna drop you.
Let
Can I
her
please
say
get
her
my final
final
words out, please?
words.
'Cause she's
Years,
gonna keep
kid,
going.
bye. Get off of here.
I am a kid. I'm probably doing better than
Bet
your
you,
kids,
I
though.
bet you I look your age.
Can
I
I, and
bet
I'm
you I
only
look
28.
your age.
Rag, you
Can I please
respectfully
get
let
my
her
final
get her
words
final
out, please?
words.
Please. I got her blood pressure up, please. Can I just finish? Lady, come on now. We're a
You got
team
my
here.
car
Come
note
on.
up though,
Just
bitch.
let me
I
get it
bet you
out,
pay the
bud,
court.
Rag,
please.
can you please allow her to speak though?
Please let me finish. There's other people that want to talk. Get your blood pressure down, babes. Come on. Now listen. This is what I want to
Just say
say.
what you
I'm
Get
gonna
gonna
say,
get
somebody
it
that
out
baby.
in
care
just a
about
second.
you.
Just calm down, please. I promise. Anyway, to all the lovely people like Ebony that are colorists in the comments, to people like Candy718 that just hate my guts because I have a life, I exist, to people like you, Rag, I actually respect my elders that have sense. I have women that's y'all age in real life that mentor me, and they think women like y'all are clowns. Because y'all get on this app and y'all think because I'm young that I'd say some of y'all are ignorant. You are ignorant. And you think that I'm going to sugarcoat it for you? You're delusional. We came from a generation where we just supposed to tell y'all smart because you older. The reason that some of y'all families is fucked up is because of y'all not listening to some of the youth. Telling y'all that y'all was fucking the family up. But because you're older, you was nasty enough to let a nigga fuck you. You had a baby, whatever the case is. You think that means that you're more intelligent. It just means you nasty and you like to have sex. That's it. It doesn't mean you're actually intelligent. So to the elders like who actually are intelligent, I'll continue to listen to them and I'll continue to take their guidance. And to the lady in the comment section that said, well, Sauce ain't like y'all, the rest of y'all. The real truth, the real tea is a lot of y'all are just a bunch of pick-me's that never get picked. Cause Sauce say the same shit that we be saying. Y'all just don't like women. That's just the bottom line. So fuck how y'all feel. Shout out to Shay for loving on me yesterday. She's older than me. I respect her. Just a lot of y'all just dumb as fuck. And you had a 20-year head start and you still stupid as fuck. Have a good Sunday, y'all. Make sure y'all cook that dinner, okay? Peace out. Love y'all.
All right. Now, Rag, you guys say your final words as well. They said drop Rag since she has so much to say, period.
I just want to say to the last girl, that one that just got dropped, I make Sunday dinner every Sunday, baby. And I've been married for 30 years, still with my kid's father. And I am not broke. I have my own business and I have another job. Bye.
All right, that was her final words. Thank you for coming up into the panel today. Stick around because we will have a verdict. Beauty of peace.
Peace. I know you're not in here clowning. Thank you, baby.
So Bella,
I'm sorry, I can't hear.
I'm
I'm gonna come down and come back up, I guess.
I don't know what the hell is going on with TikTok this morning, but I just want to know when can I bring something to the court? Because I don't want to disrespect T Money because I love T Money, so I want T Money to finish, but I want to bring something to the court. And I love you, Alex. I love you, Shar. I love you, Bella. Is it okay for me to go ahead and bring it?
Who do you want to bring to court?
Well, I gotta bring the story, and then y'all can understand.
So hold tight.
No, I don't
Depending on
mind.
what you want to tell us, it might be another case on the docket.
I think it is.
Oh, y'all heard it here first. So I want to hear shit. Well, where did this story come? She said she's bringing it to court, so don't start.
Look at Braid talking about some not right now. Braid, let me do me. Stop being mean. I love Braid. So nobody think I don't like Braid. I love Braid. I love Trey. But I'm gonna sit back. Let this senior citizen sit back till T Money finish talking. Thank you.
T Money, thank you for being patient.
Like I said, I'm not really sure what y'all want me to say. I'm really not in the mood for this today, to be quite honest. I really don't feel good. I had a long day yesterday, and I don't really care whether y'all think I did it wrong or not, to be honest. Those that know me and love me, those that know me and him and love us together, they understand. So yeah. Just
So
a bad day.
the question that the people have, T Money, is why did you feel the need to have that conversation regarding your son in front of the people that was watching the live?
Actually, it didn't start out like that, guys. It was my intention to just give a public service announcement to just stay out my business. Point blank, period. And he was so upset by some things that he heard. He was steady talking at me, and it just went left from there. So it just wasn't my intention, which is why when I could clearly think, I dropped the whole situation. But I was still so upset and still talking about what's going on in my home that's how it ended up on social media. So it is what it is. It's on
So
here.
after self-reflecting, you do agree that it shouldn't have came to the social media?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. I totally agree. It should have never been on here.
And
Never.
that, my friends, is why we have accountability court. T Money, I appreciate you acknowledging that it could have been handled differently. When it comes to our children, it is a sensitive conversation. And for that reason, that's why people wanted to discuss what happened, because they did not think it was okay for that personal situation to have been on live for anyone to give any type of input or say so about it. So I respect your accountability, T Money. So, James, if you still here in the comment section, you still wrong, motherfucker. Your ass is still wrong. And T Money just verified it.
I'll get messages. Y'all do not understand. I mean, get off of here. Y'all have a blessed day.
You as well, T Money. We appreciate you coming up. Thank you.
T Money, we love you.
Great. I'm new here and new to this type of situation. May I speak for a second?
Absolutely.
Okay. First of all, I'm going to say I come in peace. Again, this is my first time doing anything like this. But as a single parent, first of all, I don't agree with disciplining your child.
James, they paid to drop you. You got to pay to come back. You know how it works. You may continue, ma'am.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about me. I don't agree with disciplining your child openly, like publicly. But as a single parent, some of the ways that I've disciplined my children probably would be considered excessive as well. I mean, I've gone up to their schools with a belt, when the teachers have said, yes, ma'am, when the teachers have said that they were cutting up or what have you. Football games. I've done things very openly, and I'm not saying that I'm proud of those things.
And I want you to hold that thought. I just realized that Ward of the State has been sitting patiently and has not gave input. Ward of the State, good day.
Thank you so much. I was waiting patiently for everybody. So I'm going to go back a little bit because I've been here for like 30 minutes waiting. James, you need to get hooked on phonics, my son. You do not have to uncomprehend something. You just don't comprehend it. So it's a double negative. And this is why you shouldn't be teaching your children. Secondly, you said that you are more, but yet you did admit that you are on Section 8 and you do get governmental funds. So you don't recognize our government unless they're giving you money. Because if you don't want to be part of the government, don't take our tax dollars either. Thirdly, I did offer you some parenting classes. That offer is still on the table. I'll pay for them through my business. I do educate parents. I got you, brother. We probably gonna start off with some reading courses, but we got you on the parenting courses. And then I want to speak on Drop Queen. Parenting courses do work, love. I see parents, they change all the time. Some parents make bad decisions. Some parents, one time, hit their child the first time and CPS is called. So that does happen. But this is why we need to understand and learn different ways to communicate with our children that doesn't involve physical hitting, so we don't end up in this. And then when we get to the elder thing, you know, I'm 30 years old. I've learned so much from my elders, and I know that elders have learned so much from me. So I'm not going to say that age changes things. I just think that people who have different life experiences can educate from each other. But I also just know the facts. Between the 70s and 90s, more Black children were removed from unstable homes more than ever. So really, the elders, y'all lost a lot of us. I was a foster kid in foster care. So I just wanted to just bring all that up and I love what y'all are doing. Don't drop me, I'm gonna drop myself. Or drop me so my queen can get $25. But I just wanted to just say, keep the kids centered, y'all. I know we were talking a lot about James or even about, I don't know what was going on with the other young lady's son, but let's keep these kids centered because the kids are the ones that are matter, and the kids are our future. Always shine your light.
All right, thank you.
Bella Rosefields was next.
Okay, Rosefields. Rosefields, you still there?
Yes, I'm still here. Hello, everyone.
Good day.
I'm a little new to this space. I wanted to talk just about one thing specifically, right? It was about Drop's story, just one little note. And it was on her telling of it being that her mother was being embarrassed by her, what was it, her sister, I believe it was? And I just want to point out the verbiage in saying that it was the embarrassment that's being focused on here. Why are we focused on the parents' embarrassment and not on what's happening to the child or what's going through the child's mind? That's what I find very interesting when it comes to the older generation. They don't care about what's going on in the child. They only care about, or usually only care, I won't say only care, usually they only care about what happened, like what affects the parent, what affects the adults in the situation, and not what affects the children in the situation. That's about all.
Okay. Bella, can you let them know about the comeback procedure? If they pay to come back, how much it would be?
Sure. So if you would like to bring anybody up that was dropped today, it is $50 to bring them back. So if you really want to hear what they have to say, $50. You may continue.
That was all I needed or wanted to say. That was about it. I'll drop down now. Peace out.
Thank you for joining the panel today. If you are not already following my BellaLeonè page, please make sure you are following. Subscribe, tap the screen, share the live. We do this every Sunday, 8 a.m. Eastern Time.
Hey, can I say something just really quick? I just want to say, I don't know what the answer is, but I could tell you that gentle parenting shit, that does not work because I have a 14 and 15-year-old sons that I tried that quote unquote gentle parenting with. And now everything is a debate. They don't know the difference when they're being disrespectful talking to me versus really trying to understand what I'm saying. So I don't know what the answers is. I don't tell nobody how to raise their kids or what they should do, but that gentle parenting bullshit does not work.
How you doing?
What's up, Barney?
Well, thank you for letting me come into your panel. A rare occasion. I'm in the comments all the time. Hey, real quick, I was gonna tell you, Drop Queen has a slight point, and I think everybody's saying it. But you got to remember, parenting classes are proactive teaching models. So if you're a lazy parent, the proactive teaching model is not gonna work for you. Proactive means that you got to teach your children things about behavior before the behavior occurs. So if you're a lazy parent, no, the teaching parenting class is not gonna work for you. That's the issue with parenting classes. If you're a progressive parent, you want to work with your child, you want to improve what you do, you're not making change, but you improve what you do as a parent, then parenting classes work for you. That's all I wanted to add. Okay. And that's from a deadbeat dad. I'm a deadbeat dad, and I know that little scientific fact.
Bella, what is your Cash App so I can send you your money?
Oh, okay. So it is by Julie. It's in my bio. So somebody put a poll up real quick so Drop Queen can see it.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll send you your 50. But to address the person, I was trying to tell a long story in a short period of time. If you think that the point of my story was to highlight my mother's embarrassment, these YT people were going to take my elementary school sister to jail. So that was some ignorant, dumbass shit you had to do. Then in the comments, you're going to ask me why my sister stole. Because the motherfucker chose to. I had a son went in the store, and my kids are very spoiled, and he stole.
So hold that thought. Someone sent a message saying nobody said anything about gentle parenting. They said stop hitting. So that's what the Cash App message said. And by the way, Drop Queen, I'm still waiting on that 50 to come because they don't want you up here until the 50 is here. But
I don't see the Cash App. I don't have no problem sending no money. They ain't did shit when they dropped me because I could have stayed back up. I could have stayed back up here if I really wanted to. Only
I
reason
think
I can't
Frankie
make up
has
the
the information. I think they're working on the poll. I don't have that access on
yeah,
me.
it's not a poll yet.
okay, I need y'all to put the poll
Your
up
mama a bitch, Mal Bory, or whoever the fuck you are. Your mama is the bitch. I don't have to use B. She's the bitch.
Y'all, did you see the poll? I think
No, there's no
Bear,
poll.
I don't think you
There's no
got
poll.
dropped. I think TikTok may have done that, right, Bella? For spare parts, the lady that was talking.
Hello, are we gonna
So yeah, Drop Queen is either in the poll or it is in my bio. So if you
Okay, well
want
let
to
me go to
click
your
my bio.
bio. Hold on a second. Yeah.
Hi, Miss Bella.
Hold on. Hey, Bella.
What's
Good
up, Queen?
morning. This is for my people that keep on coming up here and all of a sudden have jobs with the state. Where are our children? Where are the thousands of children that have came up missing throughout the years? Where are our black children? Y'all working for the state? I need y'all to come y'all asses back up here. Fuck James, with all the respect. And come up here and let us know where are these thousands of kids that y'all have placed in custody. We've been looking for them. We've been asking questions. We have been kicked out of the media. We can't even get a news broadcast. And the minute that someone brings awareness to it on this app, they page get popped. So come y'all asses back here talking about counseling and y'all work for these states and y'all have this and have all that since we call it CPS. That is why the community needs to come back together. All of us need to do better, including my damn self. But before y'all come up here talking about
Before you go any further, so I did receive Drop Queen admission to come back, and she said y'all can eat a pickle.
I really wanted to say eat a dick and pass out, but I just said eat a dick.
Oh.
I'm sorry, press.
Okay, press. So what happens when a child comes into custody? If the parental rights has been TPR'd, then we are not allowed to tell the parents where the children are because their rights have been terminated, right? On my case, though, I don't have very many of our people. Where I live at, very many of our people don't come into custody. It's a lot of the YT people that are coming into custody on my end. However, I do work for the state. I'm an investigator for the state, and I'm also a case manager because we're short right now. If you know anything about CPS right now, every state is running so short. They are requesting help from other states. And right now, where I live at, we are helping other circuits within our state, trying to do investigations, trying to answer these questions. And it's overwhelming right now. And it's a limited amount of us. Our caseloads are extensive. And that's why we're doing two jobs. Like right now, like I just said, I'm doing investigations and I'm doing case management. And it's a lot right now out here. So, but we don't have anybody on our caseload that is lost in our state.
Ma'am,
Okay. Yeah.
no disrespect, Miss Like Mose, no disrespect. I understand that you want to say in your cities and your state. Again, no, I don't even really think y'all have the answer. This been going on for years.
Because if you
This
in
been
Texas,
going
I understand. Or what state you live in?
this been going on for years. It doesn't matter the state, ma'am. Thousands of children are missing.
That was in custody that are missing? What like when you say kids are missing, or are you talking about abducted?
I think what they're saying, the children that was removed out of the homes and placed into some type of foster care system or group home.
In the foster care system, these kids are missing. Please go do your research if you do not have a clue what I've been talking about. And this has been the issue for years. This is not today. This is not yesterday. This is not last year. Thousands, when I say thousands, not a few hundreds, thousands of children are missing and nobody has the answers. And, it's sad that the only answer is we are short. No, these kids are nowhere to be found, not even on the streets. And I rest my case, guys. But anywho, let's focus on the children. Since everything is about the children, let's see how we could all come together because when we had the village, these numbers was less. We do
Yes.
need the village back. We all need to become parents with or without children. You don't need to be a parent to look out for thy neighbor. The society have us so scared these days, we don't even want to speak to our neighbors. Half of us don't even know our neighbors, won't even help an elderly person. So all I'm saying is this. We could come up here and just say, oh, James this and James that, but we all need to do better and look out for these children because y'all, they coming up missing every day, and that's even from the streets. Y'all have a blessed Sunday.
I just want to let you
Okay,
know for
may I
everybody that's
finish?
on my case, so all the kiddos that's on my case, so I see them once or twice every month. I have to make sure that they're okay. I have to advocate for these children. So every kid that's on my case, so I see either once or twice a month. And I also give the kiddos on my case, so my private number, so they can call me at any time, 24 hours a day. And a lot of them utilize my number and call me. If anything goes wrong, they call me. If we find out that there's abuse or neglect in the household, we go and take those kids out immediately. Every report that we get, we don't tell you guys that we really investigated. We say we look at it, or if it's not, or it's not enough information. But every can report that comes in to us, we go and we investigate those reports.
I kind of want to touch on it.
I'm
I'm a
sorry, may I
former
please
state
finish?
worker. And if
Oh,
we're speaking
Jesus.
of the kids that come into care, some kids that come into care run away when they're in foster care. They will run
Miss
back
Bella.
and go to their parents or go back to the gang that they was in and things of that nature. So they do try and find them, but if they're not found, there's really nothing that they can do until they're found. And then a lot of the kids they're getting trafficked right now. So this is just in regards to the kids that do come into care and they end up being missing. When you go in Walmart and you see missing children, 9 times out of 10, those kids that you see on those flyers are from kids that are in foster care that end up going missing. Now, then you have the children that are abducted from their family. You know, family, you can have a battle back and forth in court. The mom or the dad run away, take them away. You have that. But most of the time when kids come into care, especially if they're pre-teenagers, they run away. And nowadays with kids being trafficked, they get picked up with that. So that kind of answers a small portion of the question that you have about that. So it's a lot of stuff that goes on when kids do come into care.
Running away from
Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on.
May I please finish what I was saying?
Hold
May I
on.
please finish?
Miss Spare would like to finish. Please let her finish.
Okay, so what I was saying was that I don't agree with disciplining your children online. However, I do have to agree with the lady that came up. She was at the very top above me and then dropped. I'm a single parent and I didn't have a village. I raised 4 kids by myself, and I was extremely, extremely tough. We moved from a place that had very little crime, and to give my family a better way of life, I had to move to a place where we weren't used to the level of crime. And basically, I mean, if I just be honest, the first 7 years we were here, my kids pretty much outside of school were raised inside the house because we were in such a dangerous area. But the village is very important. And parenting classes, I understand people were talking about parenting classes. They made me go through parenting classes, even though I wasn't the one the father needed to go through the parenting classes, but it couldn't have prepared me for what I went through. And even now with the 4 kids, all 4 of my kids, and I don't know if you guys know about magnet schools, all 4 of my kids have gone through magnet schools or are currently in magnet schools, which are top schools in Georgia. And then none of them have graduated with less than a 3.7. So even though I was tough and did some things that people would probably consider quote unquote abusive, my kids, my older boys, thank me to this day because the way that I raised them prepared them for like real life. So I just want to say, I mean, again, I don't promote doing things that, publicly. However, sometimes, I mean, this is a tough world and we have to prepare our kids. None of my kids have children. None of my kids have been in jail, gangs, none of that. So the focus being on the kids, I don't believe in the gentle parenting thing either. I believe that it takes a firm hand to keep them on track to where you want them to go. And that's it. Thank y'all for letting me speak.
Let me answer the question of why kids are running from foster care. I'm gonna be very honest. Just think about if you are a foster parent and you are treating your foster child different from your own kids, or you don't have courtesy for these children. We have foster parents in our circuit. I am over 6 counties, right? Because we're so short. And so in our circuit, we have foster parents who take their children into residential placements and they leave them there. And somehow our state has a policy, because they write contracts with these foster parents, even if they abandon these foster children, they still get the stipend for it. And so they are doing this, and I have several on my caseload that I am looking for placement, and when they are 17, it's very hard to find placement for these kiddos, right? And you cannot, and we have a policy, we cannot put them into another emergency placement or a residential facility. We have to find a foster placement. And so that's what's going on. A lot of foster parents should not be foster parents, because what they are doing is they get these kiddos and they don't treat them like their own kids, and they just throw them away when they don't want them anymore. If they make a mistake, if they're vaping, they throw them away for even vaping. Okay. Like if you have your own child and they're doing something, you discipline them in the right manner without physically abusing them, and you take care of it within your home. They're not doing that. They're just throwing them back into the system. And so, and kids are tired of being tossed around from county to county to county with different placements, and they don't care about them. That's why they're running away. And if they run away until they're 18, they're automatically out of the system.
So speaking of placement, hold on, y'all, because it is going on 12 o'clock. So we're going to place a verdict. We're going to start with the first case that we discussed today, which was the Reese Tessa situation.
Whoever gifted, I appreciate it.
Can I speak before you do that, ma'am?
Ooh.
JK's wife, you did wait patiently, so I will allow you to speak, and then we are going to get to the verdict for the two cases of today.
Okay, thank you, Miss Bella. I just want to say, as somebody or as a child or whatever who's been in the system, I do live in Canada, so it's slightly different. But as somebody who's been in CPS, I think the biggest issue when it comes to the system, because there are a lot of issues broken in the system, but I think speaking on what you just said, there needs to be screening of proper foster parents, because I was very lucky in the parents I got, but I have friends and I've seen certain things where even when they try to report certain things, nothing would happen because, oh, well, we don't have another place to take you, and so you have to stay here until we can find another place. So you're trying to say, oh, I got to stay in this house where I'm being abused, neglected, whatever, until you as my legal guardian can find me another place, right? And like you're saying, parents, a lot of parents do, give up the kids for vaping and minor things like that, right? If you had screened these adults prior to, and made sure that these were capable adults to take care of children and to handle what comes with that, we wouldn't have those type of issues. And I know it's not easy. It's more easier said than done, but that is something that I feel like could slightly help the system. And then also I heard you guys were talking about gentle parenting. My mother has 5 kids, right? And I will say this much. I don't think we should be beating our kids the way, our parents beat us, because a lot of us have trauma from that. But I also don't think, the white gentle parenting that we see on TikTok is going to work. Somebody came up here and says she's got 14 and 13-year-olds. Ma'am, if you haven't instilled discipline in those children from the age of 3, you can't start at 14. It's not going to work for you, because they grew up being able to walk around you. They grew up being in your home with no discipline, no respect, maybe not even any love for their mother. If you don't instill those things into your children from young, you're not going to now flip a switch at 14 and say, let me start gentle parenting. It's not going to work, especially for, teenagers. Especially for teenagers, and especially depending on your dynamic, as a woman, it is hard to raise a man, and as a man, it is hard to raise a woman. So depending on your dynamic, if you're a single parent home and the kind of children you have, if you don't start from a young age, it's never going to work. I'm 21, and my 7-year-old brother, because my mother was a single mother and I had to be the second parent, he sees me as a mother figure, right? And though I'm his sister and I don't hit my siblings, I don't scold them, I see the respect they give me. Even my friends come over and they mention it. I'm like, honestly, I've started when he was young. He's 7 now. He doesn't, he comes home, I say, do this, and he does it. I don't abuse that, but that's my point. If you start from young, it's going to work. Gentle parenting is not going to start at 14 and you're going to kindly say, Bob, put that down. They're not going to listen to you. So yeah, that's all I had to put into it. And as well for parenting classes, it is, depending on the kind of parent you are, it is something that you constantly have to continue to go to. And in my opinion, as a Black woman, I don't think you should really be taking gentle parenting classes from a white tea person, because at the end of the day, their environment is different. Thank you for letting me speak.
Bella, I paid $50 to come up here. Can I get my spiel out? Thank you. Why have I echo? Okay, so to the person who came up here and started rambling on that I was focusing on my mother's embarrassment, I was just making the story short. I wasn't able to say everything. They were threatening to take my elementary school. These YT people wanted to take my elementary school sister to jail, had the police there and everything. So she crying, she scared, my mother stressed, she's embarrassed. I'm embarrassed also, ma'am, because I was in middle school. When you see all of these people for a bottle of perfume, and don't ask me no stupid ass question why my sister steal, because she didn't have that to do. I had a son who also chose to steal something out of a beauty supply store, and I made him waltz his little ass back in that store, apologize and admit that he stole, and said he'll never do it again. Was that embarrassment enough for him? him, yes, it was embarrassment enough for him because my son never stole again. I don't have children that steal. So why he chose to steal and his mother sacrificed and worked hard and went to college while raising 6 children to do it, I don't know why he did it, ma'am or sir, whoever you were. People just do whatever they choose to do, especially children. And to the young lady who was just speaking, nothing personal, but the mother never said that she just started with the gentle parenting of her children or just started parenting her children or whatever you assumed. At that age, kids change. When they become teenagers, like we say, they start smelling themselves. Would you please mute up, ma'am, because you're giving me an echo. Shaky. Shaky, you're giving an echo. Shaky. Shaky, would you please mute? Okay, so because my children, they were perfect children. So good that when I took them to a restaurant, some YT family say I had never seen children so well behaved that they paid for our meal. They pay for our entire family's meal because my children are so well behaved. But as teenagers, they get a little disrespectful. They get a little outside of themselves.
You need white validation because a white man paid for
They get, ma'am, what would you allow me to finish? I didn't interrupt you. The point that I'm making was my children were so well behaved as little kids. They were paid for. The point is, when they become teenagers, they get a little more disrespectful and going to push the line and challenge their parents, especially if it's a single mother, especially if it's a single mother raising boys. So just because her kids are teenagers acting out, it doesn't mean that she didn't instill everything she needed to instill into them when they were young. You're comparing a 7-year-old to a teenager. They are not the same. Just wait till that same child hits teenage years and puberty. They are not the same. Respectfully.
Okay, can I say something real quick, Drop? I have a 17-year-old daughter, and I only disciplined her one time where I was physical, and I stopped it right at 5. When she hit 13, 14, and all that, I did not have these issues that a lot of y'all say y'all have with your kids smelling themselves and stuff. I didn't have that issue. My
Every
daughter's about
child
to
is
graduate.
different, so okay.
Hold
Every
on.
child is different, but okay.
Hold on. My daughter is about to graduate. I did gentle parenting and it worked. I think what you guys look at as gentle parenting is allowing your kids to get away with whatever. That's not true. You have to set boundaries and you have to be direct on your boundaries. I set boundaries with my daughter. She followed them. I didn't have to whoop her. I didn't have to do any of that. I would take things away from her. Like, hey, you love your phone? You want to act bad? I'll take your phone away.
We do that
There's
too.
other ways that you could
We
do
take
things.
TV.
So,
We
I mean,
do
you
all
don't have to
that. We
whoop your
take
kid.
Drop.
TV
Let
time.
Frankie finish.
Well, he cut
Like,
me off. You forgot? Oh, I'm sorry. She cut.
I'm a woman, but go ahead. It's okay. I'm a woman. It's okay. Go ahead,
I was
Drop.
talking and she cut me off.
You're right.
Really?
Go ahead, Drop.
Okay. Thank you
Go
for
ahead.
admitting that and take accountability.
Drop, are you going to finish?
Well, they muted me. She admitted that she took accountability for cutting me off, but they still muted me. But Frankie, I'll allow you to finish and then I'll just respond to you.
Okay. Thank you. I apologize. I thought you were finished. I apologize. But, I was just saying, like, you know, a lot of people say that gentle parenting doesn't work, but it does. You know, I just think that you just have to actually do your research on gentle parenting and understand it and implement it. Abusing our kids or whooping your kids is not a good thing at all. It doesn't teach our kids anything. I got whooped when I was a kid. I promise you I did all the same stuff I still wanted to do, no matter if my parents whooped me or not. So it doesn't work at all. So I'm just, you know, that's just kind of what my thoughts is on it. But Bells, I know that you were getting to the verdict, so let's do our thing.
It worked for me, and every child is different, so it may work with your child, whatever your parenting dynamic is. But just like with the foster care thing, they are taking these children out of the homes of their parents. These kids are going out of the fire into the frying pan because they get into homes of abusive foster parents. That's what we just heard from someone who works with children say. They get into abusive households of foster parents. But everybody has to do what what works for them. If you only have one child, your child is not going to be arguing and fussing and fighting with their siblings. That's not going to happen. So the parent and family dynamics have everything to do with it. And just because we choose to whip our child, don't mean that we don't try to take the phone first. Don't mean that we don't punish them till they're wound for a week. Don't mean that we don't take the TV or the game. We do everything. Whipping the child is always the last result. Because I argue and fuss and fight with my kids 50 million times before I got to the point of ever whipping them. And I have some very good, successful children. Son, I raised 6 children. I raised 6. And all of them, 5 of them have already graduated. The last one will graduate in the top 10% of her class. So I think I know a little bit of, if somebody can tell me how to raise 6 children when most kids don't graduate from high school and I got 5 of them to graduate, then I'll take somebody else's advice. But what I did worked for me. Even if they're traumatized, we all traumatized. With gentle parenting, not gentle parenting, children will have their perspectives of life and say something bothered them. I'll land with this. My daughter, who got everything she needed in her life, she sees a therapist. I tell all my children to see a therapist because I was never perfect. I did things wrong. But if they feel they have trauma, I want them to see somebody. My daughter told me that her therapist says she lives in a scarcity mindset. I gave my children everything they ever wanted. I'm finna buy her second car when she graduates from college with her 3.9 GPA. And this child has a scarcity mindset. So people create in their mind whatever they choose to create about their lives. Children are adults.
Am I allowed to say something, or did somebody else want to go?
Oh no.
Okay.
Can we get to the verdict?
So I did want to just acknowledge that those statements of, even if they are traumatized, at least they're good kids, their mental is probably 6 feet under. Their mental is probably ran through. And I think that is what a lot of parents don't understand, is that you can have a good, obedient child. It's like a fucking dog. You beat the dog obeys. You think the dog respects you, and they don't. You just feed them. But if the opportunity comes where someone else can give them exactly what they need, they will turn on you because you have done them wrong. And so I think that we have to be careful, especially with these children that we're raising, where we're having these conversations like these children are like animals. They act good. They were so well behaved that someone paid for their food. They were so good that someone gave me a compliment. Wow, your children are so well behaved. It's like dogs who don't need a leash. They stand by my foot and they move when I move. However, they don't respect me as a mother. Do your children respect? I haven't heard if your children respect you. Children comply when they're terrified. Children comply when they're afraid because something might be taken from them. Most parents, a lot of their parenting styles is taking something from their children. I don't want these things taken from me, so I'll comply. However, they're not heard.
Whatever you choose to think, whatever floats your boat, I'll let that be it. My children were good children because they were raised correct.
Someone in the Cash App message said that you have a nasty disposition. That was for drop.
I wanted to say one, if that's okay.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hey, Frankie, sorry. I just wanted to say one thing. Y'all who, and I know it's a lot of the older generation and then some of us who, are still hurting and take on the behaviors of our parents. But I promise you, beating your children, corporal punishment is not the reason that your children are successful. That's not it. They had the wherewithal within themselves. Maybe you guided them on how to study.
Sorry to cut you off. Another message came in for Drop Queen. It says you are also miserable.
Okay.
Yeah, so corporal punishment is not the reason your children are successful. Corporal punishment is a means of control. And when parents are having children to just control them instead of raising children that to be their own person, and use corporal punishment when children are learning, you have to understand when a child comes out of a womb, they come into a world having no insight on that world. They come into that world knowing nothing about it. And so they're learning just like all of us had to learn. And if you think that corporal punishment is teaching them, it's actually not. There are several means, and I've worked with a lot of children over the past decade. There are several means of discipline that don't cause them physical harm and treat them like Rose said, my doggy in the picture, or historical slaves. That's all I had to say.
Okay, thank you for that input. Now, without further ado, we would like to get to the verdicts. The first verdict is going to be about Tessa. If y'all believe Tessa's story was real, put a smiley face. If you think Risa Tessa's story was fake, put a sad face. If you think her story was real, smiley face. I got a few questions that we're going to put up. If you think Risa Tessa's story is real, smiley face. If not, sad face. Y'all, let's get these verdicts in, y'all. Numbers is getting up there. Less than 10 seconds. Let's go. Get y'all verdict in. But at least y'all get to see for yourself that we wasn't making it up when we said people didn't believe her. All right, so 213 people believe that Risa Tessa's story is real. Next verdict. Do y'all think people are jealous that Risa Tessa got a bag and it wasn't them? If y'all think people are jealous of Risa Tessa and her money, put a smiley face. If y'all think people are jealous that she got that bag overnight and now they trying to ride the wave, they trying to be a groupie, they trying to sit next to her, put a smiley face. If y'all think people are trying to show her fake love, smiley face. Less than 10 seconds. If y'all believe that Risa Tessa's husband is telling the truth,
You muted yourself.
thank you. If y'all think Risa Tessa's husband is telling the truth, smiley face. If y'all think he lying, sad face. Is Risa Tessa's husband telling the truth? Smiley face if he is, sad face if he's not. Only several people feel like he's telling the truth, huh? A lot of people said you lying, my guy. Less than 10 seconds. All right, 218 people said that her husband is a liar. With that being said, Risa Tessa, congratulations to you. You got these streets in a frenzy. Get your money. Wish you the best. No new friends, because these motherfuckers is not genuine. They only try and ride your wave because you got a bag coming. Watch them. Now, T Money has already taken accountability for what taken place yesterday with her and her son on live. She acknowledged that she did not have to handle the situation the way she did, and that it should not have taken place on live at all, that it was not our business, and that the way she decides to parent her child needs to be done offline. So, respectfully, in my opinion, I don't think there needs to be a verdict because she pretty much already acknowledged that her actions was guilty. Okay, so yes, much respect to T Money. It ain't often. The last person that came in and did that was Peach. Came in and said, look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I know I'm guilty. So we don't get to see that every day in accountability court. Is there anything that my jury would like to say before we close out?
Are you gonna let me do my Bella before you leave?
Absolutely, but I wanted to make sure the people that's in the panel had, their closing remarks.
I joined in before y'all talked about the Risa Tessa situation. So I just wanted to add my 1-2 cents on that. I'm still watching the videos. I haven't finished. But I will say, I don't think she's lying to an extent. But I will say certain things as a grown woman, like that she felt for, I feel like maybe they're a little bit exaggerated, or it was extent of her fault. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't 100% agree with the man. I think the man is a liar. I think the husband is for sure a liar. But I just think as a grown woman, she should have seen the warning signs is all I wanted to say. And some people are saying she left out the truth. I disagree.
Okay. So, thank you for coming up. Miss Not Like Most, would you like to give your closing remarks?
Jury filled it. I think she's innocent, and I think that her husband is not innocent, and I think people are exactly riding her coattail.
All right. Thank you for your input today. You have been great as always. Frankie is a mod, so Frankie is good. Shia, before we close out, you told us that we have.
You don't start calling me Shay and stop calling me Sheila.
Both sides we read it like that. Shay. You said we might have a case next week. We might have something on the docket next Sunday. Please tell us what might be going on.
So, Bella, yesterday, did you see the DM that I sent you, that you sent me a heart back on?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so I sent that DM out to several people, and anybody who knows anything about TikTok, you only can send it to so many people before TikTok says you're doing a little bit too much, right? So all my village is in here, and I appreciate the village. I just want to let y'all know I appreciate all that is in here, including my baby sister, who none of y'all have ever met. So a particular person decided to, if you put me in the big screen, I can show it and block their name so that y'all can see it for yourself.
Sure.
Okay, look at God. Won't he do it sometime for y'all? Okay, one momento, please, y'all. Wait, how the hell do I get this up here? Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm a little slow. Let me turn my camera on.
She has to be in a big box and don't know how to put it up there, though.
Don't do it, Frankie. Put that down. Hold on. I gotta make sure I'm not putting no names up here. Okay. Look at God. Okay, so here is number one. So first, let me cover it just a tad bit. Y'all, don't talk about me in my pajamas and stuff because I got up for Bella's court early this morning, okay? So I first wanted to know, Bella, did you feel that I was being, what was the word? Do you feel that I was being, what was the word that was used? Entitled by the message that I sent you, or that I was bagging or anything?
No, that's not the energy I got at all.
Okay, what energy did you get from what I sent you yesterday?
That if you wanted me to come over there, that I can. I mean, and whatever I decide to help out with, me just being over there supporting was enough for you. That's what I got from it.
This person, and I want to call her a hoe, but I'm not going to do that because I'm trying to do good on Sunday. She says to me, how do you feel comfortable and so entitled to just jump in someone's DMs that you don't know and start asking for money? So all y'all that saw it, I never asked. And it says, how are you? How is your day going? I said good morning to everybody, if I'm not mistaken. And then it says, no, ma'am, I will not be coming to your live. No, ma'am, I will not bless your Cash App. However, I will ask the Most High to protect you during and after your surgery. I pray that you're healed in his mighty name. Good day, ma'am. Learn to have decency and decorum. So y'all, I'm trying to figure out, when did I ever not have decency and decorum? Or maybe she doesn't know the definition. Before you ask a total stranger for money, I will remove you as someone who follows me because your energy is way off for me. So I need to know, to anybody who, because Shar, you didn't get it because it wouldn't allow me to send it, but to so many people, right? So I never have begged y'all anything for anything. Only thing I've ever told you, I'm sorry, let me take this bonnet off because I'm feeling a little hood, so I'm just gonna release the curls. I've never begged y'all for anything. Only thing I've ever told you, dang, boss diva, you're supposed to let it, give me a little bit of time, sis. Anyway, I love you though, but I've never done any of such thing to anybody whatsoever. Anything that y'all have blessed me with, y'all blessed me because y'all wanted to. Y'all know that I've been fighting for my life. People up here, the same young folks that a lot of y'all are talking about, get up here and protect me. The same young folks tell me they love me. The same young folks ask me how I'm doing. The same young folks ask me if I need anything. The same young folks come in my live and shoot me gifts. And so let me just also say, I sent this to every big creator that TikTok would allow me before it went out. So if anybody ever...
Okay,
Go ahead.
the question that people want to know, because when you come in accountability court, you know we want receipts. Who was it?
It was Glock 19. Both Diva said it.
Glock 19?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm dropping.
For the people who do not know who Glock 19 is, can you please tell the people who Glock 19 is?
So, first of all, we friended each other off of the morning show, just so everybody know. And I met almost all of y'all from the morning show, including Bella, including Shar, including Alex, including a lot of people. So first of all, Queen, let me just come to you. You said she's giving guilty, but I don't know she's story. So first of all, my name is Shay, not she, and I'm not giving you my story as to that. What I am saying, please stay off of me if you don't know my story, and please don't come for me. I'm putting this out here because I was told that she's melanated, and this is how we're being treated as melanated women. First of all, so that I can tell you my story, I almost lost my life. I'm fighting for my life. I'm on to my 4th surgery, which will happen maybe March. I'm having a procedure, and the only thing that I'm telling people is that I'm still working, trying to do this. I have over $2 million worth of hospital bills. Anybody who knows, just 2 weeks ago, I was in the hospital for sepsis. So I'm lucky to be fucking alive. So while you're coming for me, don't get upset, Shay. Go back to where you need to go. Hold on, let me go to my quiet place 1 second. I'm trying not to get upset because I'm trying to keep it real. And if you don't know my story, please ask before you assume that I'm guilty. You are just as bad as these YT people that already make us guilty at everything. So that's crazy for me. That is crazy that somebody who don't even know me gonna put in this chat that I'm...
So Shay, Miss Spontaneous, good day, Miss Spontaneous, by the way. She said the morning show host told y'all do not get in that woman inbox. Is that true? You gotta unmute because I don't know.
I'm sorry. So I don't know any of that. I sent this to several people. So please don't come to me like that. I did not send it to her as a particular person. I went down, if anybody knows, when you go to people who are your friends, all you do is click on your friends and you click. So we were friends. So she blessed Friday. Ma'am, I slept Friday. I was on narcotics. So I don't even know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have no.
So from what the comments is saying, it looks like they're saying because this Glock 19 person was blessing the morning show host last week that
I was asleep. I wasn't there Friday, so I don't even know what happened Friday. I don't know what she's talking about.
I don't know. I'll be at work. I don't know. So
right.
you
Well, I'm telling you, whatever happened, I honestly do not know. So I'm not saying that I know. I'm not gonna lie and say I did. If I knew, I'm just saying if I go down the list and I send it to the gifters that don't give anything, am I wrong? I'm trying to figure. I sent it to you. Wait, I sent it to you, Bella.
You did. Yes, you did. You
wait. I sent it to. Hold on. Who else is in here that I sent it to? I sent it to Mike. Wait, cool ass. Did I send it to you? Wait. Hold on. I sent it to the morning show host. Get the hell out of here. Oh. So I sent it to people as I was going down. I didn't pick whatever. If she didn't want to come, then you don't.
Hold on. The morning show host is here.
Good.
The host is here. So hold that thought, please. Good day, Diamond.
Hey, Bella. How y'all doing?
All is well. We was getting ready to wrap up, and Miss Shay wanted to bring it to the court attention that she felt like she got some backlash regarding her situation about her being sick, and just asking people to come to the live to support her however they seen fit. And based on this message, it looked like Glock 19. They said Glock 19 is a supporter of yours. So the comment section was basically saying like it came off like Shay was trying to get support from Glock because she supported you last week. I don't know.
So okay, so I'm trying to understand what's going on. So Shay, what happened?
So yesterday, go look in your Black Diamond 1. I sent out a text message or a DM message, right? We follow each other on your Black Diamond 1. I just sent it to each different person, right? You know how you just go and send a message until TikTok stopped me. So I couldn't send anymore. And it says that I was sending messages too fast, right? So I sent this message to Glock 19. And according to what people are saying, I guess something happened last week, but I've been on narcotics on a patch since Tuesday. So all of your lives, on the exception of when your daddy was on, I really didn't catch the rest of the lives during the week. When I woke up, majority of the time you were already offline. So I'm guessing from what other people are saying that you said don't go in Glock 19's DM asking her for anything. So if you go back and you read the message, same thing I said to Bella, my message didn't say Diamond give me. My message said that I was doing XYZ and I asked people to come over to my live. Did you see my message, Diamond?
Yeah, I seen it.
Okay, so by my message, just asking you, did I beg you for anything?
No, you just were basically saying that you was doing some type of support thing, or whatever for your live.
Right. So she blasted me in my DM, basically said that I was, I needed to have some decency and some decorum. I don't know what decency and decorum is when.
So hold on, let me read the. If you move, so I can read the. Okay, so I did make that comment in my live the other day because I do know that a lot of people sit back in the hallways or whatever, and they watch a lot of people's platforms, and they pay attention to who gives. They pay attention to who's supporting the most, and they go and they follow those people, right? Also, not only do they follow those people, they be in their DMs and, asking for money or whatever, right? So,
Diamond, because I did get a Cash App message. So for Shay, they are asking, where's the message that you sent to Glock? To be fair,
The same message that I sent to you, Bella. I just didn't. I don't know if it's on my. Hold on.
Okay. But you may finish, Diamond.
So basically, I said over the weekend, I said, now y'all don't follow Glock.
You can't see it. You can't because it's too. I can't get it to be. So basically, to be honest, Dami, you saw the message. I didn't send the individual message to Glock. I sent the message to you. I sent the message to Bella. I sent the message to as many people that I was friends with until I couldn't send any more. So, and again, I was not on your